And here we go. Hello.
No.
So did you remember to carry the 3 Ms?
No, it's a
Hi,
projected
welcome to
area
Wendy's.
for a second.
I just had to sniff some life.
Glue.
Yeah.
Glue.
I just had to sniff some life. How are we all doing
Yeah,
today?
there's some paint.
Doing
Oh,
just
yeah.
dandy.
That's
I've
a
listened to 10 minutes of physics.
that's a banger song that you just linked, Mercy.
What
Ain't it?
song did you just link? Tell the stream viewers. what was just...
Emotion by Mewmore.
You could also see if you join the Discord.
Yeah.
True.
Big true.
You see, I'm
You
doing
join
your
the Discord.
I'm
by
doing
running
your
the
sellout
chat
job
command,
for you, Emp. You're welcome.
Discord.
Wait,
Good.
they don't have welcome channel muted?
Finally, it's about time you guys contributed.
Waiting
More toxic.
If
Oh,
you
and
want,
the header is correct. Oh my god.
I'm on my game. I'm on my game.
it's a miracle.
We've got a professional streamer here. ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Boom. Bada bing, bada boop.
Yeah.
We are
Boop.
we are 38 subscribers away from our goal. Pretty
roll.
pog.
That's pretty subpar if you get what I say.
Shut up.
I don't get it.
My life is pretty subpar.
If he reaches his goal, Amp will delete the channel.
Oh. I think
That's
you
what the
should
goal's for, right?
subscribe and hit that
Delete
like
the
button.
channel.
I think you should sub with Twitch Prime. Get all the subs. Yeah.
Let me get these bad rolls out of the
Subs.
way. Holy
Then
shit.
you can delete the channel faster.
Okay. Would anyone
Where's
like
Sakura?
dead.
Forgot her.
Who
She's
else am I
forgotten.
forgetting?
I walk away for like 5 minutes. What did you do to my axolotl?
Dead.
Just Sakura is gone. Henry is not summoned.
Here she is. I
There
think.
she is.
Yeah.
How does
Okay.
it taste?
That's
Oh, I rolled today.
Good rolls.
And then yeah, that's good for everyone. Anyone want to give us a quick recap before we jump into the session today?
No.
Okay.
We killed the player. We killed the player character. That's it.
Who was the player character?
The player
Hayden,
character was
last-
Merlin.
Okay. Spark, I'm
okay,
asking
last
for
we
the
were
name.
here-
Oh, Hayden.
Hayden.
It was
Should I do
Mercy's
my
Onyx.
typical recap?
Yeah, go ahead, Alec. You can give us a little bit of a recap.
Last time we were here, after the declaration of war upon the Hard Oak by Alra Adala and the Crimson Phoenix, the soldiers of the Crimson Phoenix, or the theocracy of whatever they're called, began quite literally raining down upon the city of Mercutius. We were in the marketplace where we began, along with our newly hired hirelings, to kill grunts and leaders. Midway through the fight, a marble individual known as Hayden landed, crushed some grunts, fucked some shit up, beat our shins in until we killed him. After killing him and the rest of the grunts, while hirelings took care of another squad, we made our way to the docks where we met Tormo and Louis. We began making preparations to depart. However, the ship will not be ready to fly for another hour. After using a shard of potency for a short rest, we climbed aboard the ship and are now preparing to defend it against the Crimson Phoenix.
All right.
Did I miss anything?
Pretty good recap. All right, and as combat begins, I need everyone
Initiative.
to roll me initiative. Let me make the encounter first. Bob.
Oh, I thought we had to make survival checks. I guess not.
What for?
To survive the assault, of course.
Oh no, this is combat.
True.
This is combat, buddy.
Yeah, that's how combat works.
Or did I roll
Yeah, you
initiative?
just roll a survival check at the start of every combat.
Click your character, and then right next to your AC is INI.
He hasn't
Oh, you
started
took
an
Ben's
encounter yet.
suggestion.
I did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
I got pretty good.
Wow, I've been rolling low on
I did
initiative.
not.
I have rolled abysmally.
No,
I
I'm rolling
rolled a
poorly today.
5.
You saw my 2 attacks earlier?
Oh my god. Am I gonna go first?
You might.
Okay.
That means you can prepare mirror image.
Oh, right. Em,
Use
I
your
wanted
invocation
to,
too.
Yeah.
I believe my chime blade was not, wait, no, it says proficient.
It
Oh.
was before.
It
Right,
wasn't
no,
before,
I-
but I changed it.
Okay.
You see what you're playing.
This is from Hades.
Hey,
Ooh,
took my
good game.
suggestion.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think I'm, okay, well, I'm gonna do this later, but I'm going to make chime blade my, my hex blade.
You can do that now because you
It's
had
like-
a short rest.
Arcane, use
It's
your
like-
invocation too, your false life one.
Yeah, give me a second. I just need to figure out how to...
It already uses your charisma, but
Oh.
what does hex weapon do other than that?
Oh, that's it. I mean, yeah, that is it.
Okay, it just uses charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we
Back
can
to the
summon.
blade, Arcane.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got a pack boon.
What pack did you pick, Arcane?
He went back of the blade, I'm assuming.
Pack to the
Okay.
blade, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can,
Um,
I guess, make a hand crossbow with his one arm. Wait, can he? I don't think so.
No, you
I don't
can't
know
make
if he
you
has that
can't make
invocation.
you can't make ranged weapons.
Oh, he can make a.
Until you take the invocation.
Yep.
Oh, he can make a dagger or like something, a short sword, so he can do 2-weapon fighting.
Maybe, but I thought I was gonna go ranged with Eldritch Blast.
You took
my God,
Eldritch Blast?
You took it.
No, but I will take it on 5th level.
You know, I think
too.
we
Okay.
need to help you.
Oh, didn't you say we were gonna do something with the telekinetic feat? Oh,
Later, Arcane.
I am first.
Hey.
Look around.
All right. Well, there does not appear to be any
Yeah, it's just like out of Tartarus or something.
any Crimson Phoenix around. I guess I will do a perception check to see what's coming for us.
Okay. Alrighty.
Ooh, now it's getting good.
There the song goes.
That was
On
good.
a 7, you notice that 6 Crimson Phoenix members have appeared.
Okay.
Oh,
They're here.
On the top right.
Over there, guys. Over there.
top right, top right.
I don't see them just yet.
Soon.
Just doing shit over there with the ruler.
Oh yeah, great timing on the song.
It was perfect, right?
Right?
It was just perfect timing.
Maybe I should have the bot unmuted.
You're
yeah, it's
welcome.
Hades music. It's like
I
out of
like-
Tartarus or
Trying
something.
Burger King fucking Green Day for like 20 times. Fucking chat. Have to mute it.
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, left.
Soldiers, this is for the Crimson Phoenix.
You guys know what to do. Kill the warden first.
I'd
Oh yeah.
never.
Also, I'm gonna cast false life.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go get
Ready.
a cup for that voice.
I got a cup for
You
you.
can plan out your turns, guys.
Guys, you ready for my intense turn planning?
Go for
I'm
it.
going to walk over and I'm going to shoot them.
Nice.
Yo!
I'm going to start the ship and ram them with the ship.
Nice. That sounds better,
Ramming
actually.
tactics.
Ramming
Okay,
speed.
heal yourself for 6 temporary hit points.
All right.
Um,
and I've just
champion.
moved over to be closer to them. That
Okay.
will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Hana, it's your go.
Oh my god, you guys roll shit.
Told you.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah,
on
I
the
just wanna
D6,
I just wanna let you know, Spark is the only one who rolled above a 10.
Oh my god.
That whole initiative.
Alright, like I see, I guess I'll look around as well, see if there's anything else.
Okay.
Perception. Shit.
Unfortunate.
Do I see nothing?
Yeah,
You see-
piece of shit.
You see the 7 soldiers here.
Alright. These boxes, are they filled with anything?
Yes.
They're filled with various fish and various fruits.
Do not throw our produce.
How about this one right here?
Roll me a D100.
Alright,
Bomb?
D100.
It is filled with explosives.
Rope?
Perfect.
Not boil.
It is filled with multiple quivers of arrows.
Oh.
How convenient.
Do not throw.
No, but you can shoot them all at once if you throw them.
Can I
No.
pick up an arrow and
No,
throw it at someone?
Yeah, you can.
Sick.
That would
throw an arrow?
be a throw attack. So just roll me a normal unarmed strike with strength.
Would it be like a dart?
It would be a dart, but it uses strength
Oh.
instead of dex.
Wait,
So if I roll,
we're throwing dart.
Well, darts are like represented. Arrows represent darts. Let me
What
add
do I roll?
strength based attack.
okay, do I roll my proficiency or no?
You're proficient at throwing arrows.
I
Probably not.
mean, we'll say you're proficient with it. Sure.
Reckless attack.
I can't do that.
It's a reckless throw.
I mean, can I?
Recklessly
I don't
throw
know.
that dart.
I don't think you can reckless ranged attacks.
I think you're right.
Advantage on. Wait, no, that's reckless.
Strength saving throw.
Oh, it's a
First
melee
attack.
weapon.
Here,
Okay.
I'm adding a throwing shit weapon for you. There you go.
Ah, it's a Nick. It's a Nick ability.
Throwback.
It's a
Holy
classic
shit.
throwing.
I like.
Is the attack literally named throwing
Oh!
shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Finally,
right.
The Iron Hoe cameo we've been waiting for.
Who are you aiming it at?
Warden.
Warden.
You take an arrow, quickly throw it up, catch it again, and throw it at the warden as it pierces through his neck,
Nice.
dealing 5 points of damage.
I like how reckless attack says with fierce desperation, but Hana just uses it all the time. It's
Yeah.
not sounding very desperate to me.
Watch out. They have what's called that arrow formation thing, so they can be ranged attacks.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot, you're
right.
right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're arrow formation or whatever it's called.
These-
melee
These
attacks
soldiers
with 30-foot
appear.
range.
These soldiers appear to be. These soldiers appear to be a little bit different than the ones you fought before.
Oh
Should
no.
I-
Ugh.
They
Marshall,
probably have guns.
Should I make a
Marshall
check?
check time.
Sure, you can
Okay,
marshal
I'll-
check.
Advantage, right? Because of the funny.
Right out the gate.
20.
These
The
soldiers.
dichotomy of man.
These soldiers appear to be more ranged based than fighting,
Mm.
Two genders.
so they
My
can
guy's just like,
Duck and call it Chuck.
they can make their main attacks at range.
just crouch. We're fine.
What is their
Kind
range?
of look like a wall.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Oh
crouch.
yeah, just crouch behind the ship walls.
I'll crouch and rage. That'd be it at my turn.
Okay, you let out a scream.
Angry.
What do you
This
say?
sitting
I said
makes
you
me-
let out a scream.
This
Really?
sitting makes me very angry.
Why am I so loud as Hana?
Well, I think it's justified. You're angry because of what's happened to the city.
Angry.
Yeah, true.
Dobbin,
Dobbin.
your go.
Oh, holy shit, we rolled really bad.
Yeah, we all did.
Okay, so let's cover a couple things. Let's get our perception check out of the way. I'll find nothing. Let's get our martial check out of the way.
Hey,
Also
Ranger.
nothing.
Thank you to the gift sub. Appreciate you, buddy.
Who am I shooting down?
Shoot,
The main
Warden.
guy. He makes him come. He makes him bounce back up. So Warden goes down first.
can you Hunter's Mark him? I think
I sure can.
you should.
We're going to pop Hunter's Mark.
Also,
on-
in regards to this, range doesn't really matter. Like, we don't need to triangulate the range because of height difference. Just say because it's 60 feet it hits, but that also applies to the enemies as well.
I'm crouching though.
Okay.
So
You're
could,
crouching. You have
something
a +2 bonus to your AC.
sick.
And we go pew.
Nice.
You will hit. However, the warden is
Nice.
going to cast shield on himself, blocking the blow.
Damn.
Kind of a biscuit eater.
Watch your language.
Well, he only
I'm
has a
fine.
limited use of shields unless Amp just gives him unlimited shielding. And
Your arrows cannot pierce the phoenix.
Well,
The last one did.
Shut up.
It was mere pity.
Did you actually go grab a cup?
I
for
did.
this voice?
I ran. I had to run. I ran away. Still insufficient.
Insufficient.
Yeah,
in
we're
fact, I have
far.
a feeling they're gonna come from over here. So should I just stay over here?
No.
I don't want to get ranged.
You
How
rolled a
would you
5
blow
on
up
your
the ladder? I
intelligence
kind of
check.
forgot to do that.
That's just a marshal to see if I can like identify it. Different
Still.
What? What does that mean?
At that point, if we can get these people to fuck off, I'm sure we'll deal with these
I can't
people.
hit these guys even if I move up.
Hey, can you hit the ladder? Like, make it not fall over?
No, because our people were trying to put shit on there, aren't they?
No.
Aren't they like repairing things right now?
No, where are they?
I feel like they're like downstairs or upstairs or something.
I can't hit the. I could
Where
hit
are
him,
they?
but he's immune.
They're doing a mix of both. You see Gloria is running up, like running, getting stuff, throwing it down below deck, and the others are downstairs screaming at one another.
Mood.
I don't want to get shot off the ship, but I still can't hit them from this.
Gloria be working with Tormo?
Louis is up there, but you cannot see him. He's kind of hiding. He's like, "Ugh."
Oh, how high is the
The
thing?
question still stands.
It's 20 feet up, 20, 30 feet up. The crow's nest?
Okay.
Yeah, how high?
Yeah.
I want to get like a. How high?
I believe
Big, with no legs.
it's half your.
I can climb.
You have a natural climbing speed?
I'm saying climbing. The snakes can climb. Just Kirby. It's not like they can't climb up things.
You can't climb upstairs.
They don't have a climbing. It's stairs. They're square. They're not round. I don't have a natural.
Ladders.
I have a natural climbing speed. Shut up. If I go 30, I can hit him with a chill touch. That's it.
Go ahead. I'll take any damage.
Oh, I can't hit him. So which one of these unfortunate people? I'm gonna stand here. 85 feet, 80 feet. Yeah, I don't have any spells left. So,
Do you have a saving spell?
unfortunately not. Well, actually, it's poison spray, which means I have to get in melee.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I have shape water, but I don't think it's raining, and I don't think control flames is gonna help out at any point.
Shape their blood.
No,
That's
it's
definitely-
Suffocate them in fire.
water bend. I'm gonna attack this. Well, actually, this guy's closer. The bottom. On the bottom.
Oh, round 1 of 6. Bottom text.
I hit him.
That hits for 2 points of damage.
2 damage. He can't heal.
Up.
You wanna, like, I don't think he's gonna heal.
It's ready for me to get hit again. Part 2.
Bonus action, I have nothing to do because I don't have spell slots left. So
Whoa, my turn. What? I rolled a nat 1. How am I going?
Okay, can I just tell you? I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 4.
Alright.
I rolled a 7.15 total.
Phalar, how far can you walk?
Not much.
Approximately 1 Phalar.
True.
Okay, well,
Did they just burst
Should've
through the
got-
there you
wall?
go.
Is that what they did? They just
Yep,
bursted
They
through the
blew
wall?
up the they blew up the wall. You can look over Han, and you see that the other previous airfield that was right next to it is completely burned down to the ground.
Oh shit.
Nothing
Yikes.
remains.
They bursted through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
I'm able to shoot them from here, right?
You can what?
Yeah.
Or can I shoot these people?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Cool.
height range doesn't matter. Like, it's no point in calculating it.
Cool. I will first do this thingy,
He's shielded
and I
by
will
the
go
wall.
into bow mode,
Okay.
You know,
Archer.
and I will
shielded.
shoot this guy. I won't bother trying with that guy.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, no, is he out of range? No, he is. Never mind. The dream's dead.
The speed
I
run
will-
is not over.
I will, however, cast. This is in range, right? I think
You
it
can
is.
dash and
Why do you have damage on yourself? You can heal.
I'm doing this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
And
120 feet, baby.
I think I can place it right there. Does that hit all of them?
It is.
5 yards. It's only 5.
Or 3 of them? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can hit all 3 of them. When they start. Yeah.
it does.
Yep.
Let there be light.
I
Give
love
me
Moonbeam.
that.
Let's go, move.
DC 13 con save.
Yep. And they'll make it on their turn.
Yep. When they go. Dude, moving is like.
And that is my turn
When a
now.
creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. Yeah.
Should I need to grimoire that spell? Next time.
Yoink.
Oh, save time.
13. Okay, one fail, one save.
This one at the bottom here fails for 14.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Moonbeam.
This one takes 7. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up.
Oh, they're trying to surround us. Yeah, but it's not gonna work for you, buddy.
Oh, I forgot to do fail arch checks. Whoopsie.
This one's gonna take a shot at Hana. It's gonna try.
What's your AC with +2?
18.
18.
Only pitiful.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll use deflect missiles to get to the enemy.
Yeah, with your monk ability. With Hana's quick reflexes.
Hana, my
Part two.
favorite monk character in AD.
I shit.
Ouch.
Oh, that's half.
Yep, you take 2 points of damage.
That was
Grr.
grr.
Grrr.
Okay. You watch as the Crimson Phoenix member is going to course with ashen and fire energy, and it's going to make a con saving throw.
Oh, he's burning himself. Oh,
Fails.
he's burning himself to
And
death.
he's dead.
Are they blowing
The
themselves up?
nerd.
However, it's going to get another attack at Kirby.
Ah,
That one will
That
miss.
misses.
Yeah, thanks.
So what happens when they do that?
What's that
I,
called?
nothing good, I assume. But hey, that's what martial checks are for.
You would know that as a Crimson Phoenix member, it's using its life energy to make another attack. It's surging, pretty much.
Oh, so does it damage itself?
The fact that it failed its death save means that it won't revive. It won't revive like when it's knocked unconscious.
Oh shit.
That's huge.
It's pretty nasty.
Two more attacks at Kirby. This is the first one. This is the second one. Both miss.
So,
Okay, maybe your like 18 AC isn't so bad.
so which ones did that? I
The
gotta
one
make
that has
sure.
the one that has the symbol on it.
This one.
Oh, okay.
Like, reduced healing.
Starfix.
Hey, I finally get to go.
Chadwick's.
All right.
If you can kill Phoenicia's newborn, or where the fuck he is, that'd be neat.
Let's see.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to get over there. He might be.
3.
I have full faith in Scarrix because he's a Chad.
Me too.
Let's see. He's out of range.
Aw.
I have range of 30 feet for my attacks. All right.
Oh, I forgot to move Sakura. Gosh darn it.
You can move her.
I think. You know, I might as well do now. Oh, Emp, did we talked about changing the thing? Did we change it yet, or is it still the same?
About the summon,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna make it a once per short rest summon.
He gets it back.
But
He
you can
gets
get
his
it back.
Persona.
Persona.
Like I meant the other change.
What other change did I suggest? Hold on, let me scroll up. More
The
than
one where you
likely,
give it a blue flaming eye.
more than likely, it didn't change.
Okay.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Well.
Yes, that change. I know exactly what you're
The
talking
more
about.
important change.
Being able to move on its own.
No, it moves during my turn.
I think we'll do both of that. So the first part happens, but the second part also happens.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I go for it. In that case,
And maybe it'll share half your HP. I'm not sure. I don't know about
Okay.
it being another 30 hit point summon that you guys can have. Be a little too strong.
in that case, I'll sprint over
Sakura's
here,
not that fat.
and then that's my action and my move. So
Alrighty.
Crouch down.
I think. Do I have any bonus action
Hit the
stuff right
deck.
now? No, I don't have any bonus action stuff.
We should crouch. Hide.
Technically, I'm already crouched.
Oh, right.
But
You're
yeah.
small.
All right.
Twin Eldritch
Yep.
Blast.
I guess that's my turn then.
All
I
right.
think you
Reserve position.
Uh-oh.
Watch out for the formation.
Dart, can you Twin Eldritch Blast? I know you're listening. at like level 5.
Twin as in twin spell?
Yeah.
Should be able to.
He has to make his con save. Nice. He
Twin
failed.
spell.
Yay.
Let's go look at the sorcerer page.
Ooh.
I don't have
Yeah,
it yet. I'm
you can.
curious. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Well, actually,
2 attacks. I don't think you can.
I have been seared
yeah,
by
you
the light.
can't when it gets a second beam.
Okay.
So at fifth level.
Alright, I fifth level. I can't do it. Okay.
Okay. What can these guys do? Volley formation is pretty much useless. Okay. He's going to move here and activate Gore formation.
On who?
You.
They get into a formation. This one's also in range. He's gonna dash there.
I think it's not everyone this time.
Yeah, they're out of the call range. But that is them. I need to give them like a Gore formation.
Perfect for Moonbeam again.
Somewhat. Actually, yeah, you're right. Put it right down there.
And
Damn
now
you.
they have a fly speed.
Yeah, I should have said anything.
Yeah, he had 5 feet of movement,
Yeah,
so I
you
might as
shouldn't have
well.
said anything.
I might as well just move him, you know. Okay.
Hmm.
For no reason.
And at the he just wanted to be safe. He just got hit with a pretty nasty beam. How are the repairs doing? Repairs are not doing well. That adds an extra turn to the initiative
What?
count.
Oh no.
Can we get Gloria to help with the repairs?
I think she is.
I'm working under pressure here. I'm sorry. You fat shit. Do it better.
Mommy and Daddy, stop fighting.
Toromo's gonna take a shot. I gotta get that document up again.
Yeah.
Oromo takes a shot.
With what? A bow, a gun, or a
Gun,
missile?
bro. He's got a gun.
Oromo
Louis
has a
the one with the
gun.
gun.
I don't know.
Yeah, Toromo.
Louis the sharpshooter. whose
Louis
gun
is-
I
did
want
I say
to steal.
Toromo?
Toromo don't have.
You
You said
did.
You said
Toromo.
Toromo.
Oh well. Yeah.
Louis.
My immersion, no.
Yep.
Toromo's got 2 guns, lefty and righty.
Okay, moving on.
He's strong, bro. Look at that buff man.
Did I not?
You reckon I could get Louis to give me his gun?
Soon.
So wait, they casted fly on themselves? Who's concentrating on it?
It's not fly. That's a gore formation.
It's Gore formation.
No. I was confused. by
That's
the fly.
scary.
Okay. Toromo's gonna power up a shot and take a shot at one of the Crimson Phoenicius members.
Warden, please.
He's shielded, but
Who cares?
wait, is his shield over since he moved?
It ends at his
One
turn.
on. Okay. I forgot how shield works. Let's look at it again.
Plus 5 AC.
Oh, I have it here.
starting
Oh,
next
I'm
turn.
smart. Okay, he misses.
Nice work.
Elemental revolver.
Revolver
He
Ocelot.
succeeds.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh
like
right, yeah. He was one of the guys who
God, I want to freaking.
And then he enters an Overwatch stance.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yo.
Let's go.
That's like
As
my
he
name.
steps on the cloud and gets into an Overwatch stance.
that's like my name.
It's like
Hey
my
guys, he has he's from XCOM. He is ready for anything.
Arcane, I feel like you missed. I feel like you forgot half of our sessions.
I haven't. Don't worry.
God damn
Okay.
it.
It is now the start of Spark's turn. Let's see how many reinforcements the Phoenicius gets.
Perception
Oh, no.
checks. Please. What's
Oh,
2d6
fuck.
for? Oh,
I assume that's number of reinforcements, like
I
MTF
thought that
said.
was you. Ooh.
Man, why are you almost max rolling these? Come on.
We panic.
We panic.
It's a call. This is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Well, no, it objectively will not take forever.
Well, I mean, it's gonna steal like forever.
We're waiting for Arcane's turn. That's gonna take forever.
Why would happen? Would Arcane go?
I'm waiting for the reinforcements.
I think you have to look for them.
Okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
this is
Oh,
insane.
here. Oh no.
Well,
Kill
they're
the
all
ladder.
walking. They're all walking into Moonbeam, so
Oh, they're fucked.
This is true.
Oh yeah,
They
Every
start
one
their
of them in the
turn.
moonbeam takes the damage from that.
it only hits 2 of them.
No, 3.
And it only hits
Five
it
of them.
it
No,
hits
4.
It hits 5.
Yeah, I meant it misses 2 of them.
That's a perfect place for Moonbeam. I'm not gonna lie.
It hits 6, right?
No,
It
fuck.
hits a lot of them.
Moonbeam also does damage whenever a creature enters the area for the
Spark.
first time.
Perception
so-
check.
Okay. Oh, perception. Okay. 2.
Please roll high. Anyways,
I'm not that great with perception.
Moving
okay?
on.
I'm sorry.
What will you do?
what's
Yeah,
up?
Mirror image and then get over here.
Yeah, I could get next to you.
Tank for me. Wait, what? Huh?
What?
I meant here.
Oh. No, they're gonna fly.
No, they're
That's
not.
not flying. That's
Oh, okay, that's not flying.
poor formation.
Never mind. I'll sit on the ladder then.
How about you knock down the ladder?
Or people can't get on if they do that.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Hey, Emp, can I like kick the ladder over?
Yeah, you kick down the ladder.
Got him.
They're gonna put it back up eventually, but
Now
Wait, why didn't you
fucked
pull
all
it
the
off?
hirelings.
Hold it.
that's a good point.
Marcus is
Baseball.
Why didn't you kick it down?
It was a lapse of judgment.
Goodness.
Why?
This was a mistake.
Ladder.
Ladder kicked? Yep, it's gamer time.
Wait,
Ah,
question. Wait, no, his turn's still up. Never mind.
Well,
Do you have any
Is there anything
range?
else I can
Do you have any
do?
range spells?
I'm gonna take the dodge
Light.
action.
Okay.
Eldritch Glass.
No.
My turn. I think you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done. Taking dodge action. Done.
God, I wish I still had fire bombs.
Same.
Shouldn't
All
these
right.
guys all take damage from being in the moonbeam?
Not their
Oh,
turn
yes.
yet.
But don't
No,
they
it's whenever
take
they
it-
move into it for the first time,
Oh,
and they've
yeah.
moved into it for the first
Or,
time.
or they start their turn. Yeah.
You can go either way.
I mean, yeah. It's up to DM rule.
3.
No, it says in the text.
I
Look,
mean,
the warden failed. That's all I care about.
Yes, in the end it's DM, but
1, 2, 3.
raw.
I guess these guys are out of range then.
Do I re-roll or going up with that same roll? Okay.
My turn, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Perception. Let's do good on this, please. Stand back up. Or not stand, but get up at least.
I get up.
I get up. Grr. Grr indeed.
I'm gonna cry.
we're gonna get ambushed from somewhere. I can tell.
Yeah, the north
probably
side.
here.
I'd say the backside.
I'm taking an arrow again. You throwing shit at Phoenix's warden.
Okay.
This one?
Yikes.
Oof.
He catches
Nice
it.
work. Oh,
He catches it. Oh no, he's a monk.
I'm
Oh no.
The
I'll
traitor
crouch back
deserves no pity.
wow.
Can
and
we
the-
talk about that later?
Shut the fuck up. End of my turn.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
why are you guys so mean?
Is that the end of your turn?
Venom.
Yes, sir. I'm crouching back down.
Shut fuck.
Fire away, my friend.
Kill him, Tavin. Kick his ass.
It is in fact my turn. And we are going to go for the snipe on Phoenicia's warden.
Which one? Bottom one?
Oh, it misses.
Luck is not
Still
on your
attempt.
side
The
today,
one
heroes.
out. This one, but the RNG is not with me. However, Sweet Axolotl baby will attack this fellow.
Okay.
What a Chad!
That will hit.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Tavin, do your perception.
Yep, and then she shall come back. And we run perception.
Oh my god.
I'm
Can't find out
Hmm.
shit.
I am
And we
trying.
do our intelligence check.
There's nothing else. There's nothing you can learn from this fight that you haven't already
What will
learned.
they do?
Didn't you tell us that they were slightly different and more
Yeah,
ranged focused?
They're ranged focused so that they can make their attacks within 30 feet range.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, probably what they're gonna do is put the ladder
What's
back
their
up.
intention?
They want to burn the ship
Oh,
Okay, just double checking.
as well as loot the area.
Wow.
So you get the intention
We
that
should-
not all of them might be there to attack you.
We should start throwing money at them to bribe them away.
What money?
I have a spell called Suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a
True.
soda
You wanna
and
use it?
water. You guys
Get
plan.
what? All right.
Hey guys, there's some better loot over here. Going this way.
ah, yes.
I'm very concerned on what the perception checks are for. I feel like something's coming up.
I think they're just
Maybe
to
it'll
see,
be- Maybe it'll be the Hard Oak Militia here to reinforce.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fly
No.
away.
Is that high enough?
Let's
mean,
wait.
M's
He's taking
gone.
your water. So hi Twitch. How are you doing?
Hello, Twitch chat. If the DM doesn't come back in 15 minutes, we legally are allowed to leave.
Yeah, I'm not leaving though.
We're
Also
legally
get
allowed to
back
kill all
water.
the enemies on the field.
Yeah, all the enemies die instantly.
And we
Alright,
get
Kirby,
Okay, we
Kirby,
back.
you've got stimps in the chat.
Tier 3 subs, you mean?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I can't say that on Twitch.
All right,
I'm
T,
gonna
it's your
get
turn.
banned.
15.
Can I see something?
You notice that there are Mercutius riflemen lining the roofs.
The boys!
Yeah, the
Oh
help.
shoot!
Oh. Hi, we need help, please.
Okay, so
Boys.
with this unlocked, you can spend an action, you specifically, you can expend your action to call forth bullet rain that will fire
called-
upon.
I call the rain of bullets.
Okay?
Who?
I just pick a target, or is it like a? Oh, let him roll. These fuckers, probably, right?
That doesn't work.
Call down the fire.
Oh boy.
On these guys.
Yes.
And that will deal
Get over there, mister.
split into 6.
Shoot!
Oh, shit. That's damage, bro.
It's like 8 damage per.
12, 24.
I
need to get
28.
one of
Oh my
those.
god, they almost rolled max.
Wow.
I need to get me one of those.
That's my whole action.
Yeah,
Okay,
good then.
So they each take 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Is that my whole turn, or is it just like...
That was just your action.
How much health do you think this guy has left?
I don't know.
You want a magic missile him, or do you want me to just like quick? I can't quicken. I know.
Don't bother. I think having you do gunfire is fine enough.
Yeah.
Just remember to try to stay like away from them.
Oh, I just moved back 10 feet.
Easy clap.
I think that's all I am able to do because I can't
That's all.
use any other spells, right?
That's fine. Let's go. Phalar.
Yeah, like
Oh shoot! My turn.
41 total
Oh,
damage.
you're also concentrating on Moonbeam, correct?
You can move
Yeah,
it if you
sir.
want, or
So-
you can leave it there.
For future reference to anyone that has concentration spells, just use the radioactive symbol for concentration.
How do I put a thingy?
You
on
click,
the
you
token?
click your,
On you already.
you click your token, and do you see like that little menu that appears where it says inventory, spells, features, check, saves?
Actually, I don't have
Oh,
that many.
No.
alternative tutorial. Right click, and then click like the person with the
assign
little
status
things
effects.
radiating off them.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. All right. So, what will Phalar do? First, can I do a perception check to see if there's any like balloons heading our way?
Sure.
Balloon.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bombs.
Bam.
Okay, on a 14, there are a couple of hot air balloons heading your way. Now that you know that the riflemen are here, instead you can spend your action to fire at the hot air balloons.
Oh.
Because they will make it tough to escape, but that means the damage can't be spread out to these guys.
That's
so
fine. That's fine. Is it within 120 feet?
No, far up in the sky.
Damn it. Okay.
I love these mechanics, man.
Moonbeam.
Well, oh, whoopsie! I almost exited out. The next Moonbeam round is when their turn starts. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
sure.
will. I got some stuff. Don't worry.
Reroll damage for Moonbeam. Just make sure it doesn't consume the spell slot.
Yes.
Roll 2d10. Ooh, upgraded. Yeah, I will go here and shoot at Warden guy.
Okay.
That is slash
Yeah,
roll 1d8. Yeah, I have the fancy glowy bow.
Do you have a
Let's
regular
see.
action?
I have frostbite. Slash roll 1d20 plus. I don't actually have like. Is there a button I could use to just make a ranged spell attack?
I don't think so. You'll have to do.
Just roll like your
spell,
wisdom
your damage
on.
spell.
You could do /R 1d20 plus 5.
There we go. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. Ooh.
That's a crit.
God.
So roll double d6, 2d6.
No, it'd be a 2d8 because it's a spell attack. It's my fancy bow.
Oh, it's your fan. I thought that said 1d6
Nah.
Oh,
Oof.
wow.
It's on
15.
Warden guy.
on the warden. All right, the warden's getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
As-
I will.
You summon the stars to help you. He makes a nice little bow for you as you fire it. The constellations fire through his chest as it begins to turn to ash.
That was really pretty, wasn't it?
The power!
Yeah.
The power of the stars!
Okay, now shut up. And I will cast Frostbite.
On him?
Yes, sir.
Nice save.
Not even in range.
So it doesn't do double damage. Should they wait the cold?
Oh, yeah, it's in range.
I think they're normal.
Weak the cold.
He saves.
Hmm.
Oh, he saves. Never mind. I forget this.
And Phalar's just gonna like,
Move back, move back, move back.
yeah, he's gonna move back and then like crouch and just start screaming into his arm.
Okay.
Is this how Phalar becomes a barbarian?
Yeah.
He's screaming. Oh,
Nice damage.
Nice saves.
15 or 7, I think, right?
15 to 7. Wow, they're really low.
Man, that guy is so close to dead. Why?
I mean, they could come back.
True.
Yeah.
It's still damaged, though.
You gotta
He's
kill
going to
the
move
warden.
up, immediately activating Louis',
Overwatch.
that will hit.
Oh, he's fucking dead. But he comes back.
As Louis fires off a bullet, hits him right in the skull.
Nice
I need
throw.
to get me one of those.
Wow, good shot.
Oh, is he gonna get back up?
Oh.
Yay.
These
Yay.
four are
Wow.
all gonna send attacks at Hana. Each of
Alright.
them, they each have advantage.
Let's go. 18, 18.
18. You got resistance. I think it was fine.
This is the first
Yeah, it
one.
still hurts, though.
The worst thing that happens is you take like
Second
30
one.
points of damage.
I got one
Third
bit
one.
of healing
Oh.
for ya.
This is a fat yiker. Oh, first miss. Pog.
That's a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
Please don't die.
God, I still wish I had retaliation damage.
That was nice. Okay.
18 points of damage, reduced to
Wait,
9.
that's not fair to my half.
Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8,
5.
4, 8,
Or
9.
four.
9 points of damage.
Ouchies. Okay.
So, pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It is the same.
It is the same.
Damn.
Formation. Phallic formation. Shape of a cock.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, look at that. That's a spicy.
It's like they
formation.
want to be moonbeamed.
It's like they want to get run over.
I don't know what
Right?
it is.
It's the opposite of a solar beam.
Like,
Scarvix.
stop. That kind of
Alrighty. Let's see.
Do the funny. Kill them all.
I can either shoot one of these guys or summon my persona. I'm trying to decide which.
What does your persona do?
Persona.
It hits things.
Does
Would it
hit
even
any weak
get
thing?
any use when you're up, like, on the ship?
It can move down.
Oh.
Yeah. It
It's not
doesn't get hurt, right?
It,
not
it
bad
can
having
use
your
it
guy
can
up.
use his movement speed.
That's not bad.
Very
You can
cool.
send it at the fucking.
What happened to
guy
that
down there.
air rune?
Yeah.
What happened to the what?
The air rune that Scarvix had.
You can still
Let me
use
see
it.
the range
Solar
on that.
barrage?
I think that's a very short range. It's a 20-foot cone from me.
Oh, really?
That's like Turtle Tavin's Dragon Breath.
You could move like. Yeah.
Remember the ladder is down, so.
Oh, but the runes come from me, so I'd have to go over there to hit all of them. And I'm a very squishy man.
Oh, that 25 foot cone. There's a lot smaller than I remembered.
yeah. You could move up and then.
Maybe that's a high level persona feature.
Also,
the ability
remote-
to cast runes from your persona.
Also, remember, I have 12 AC, so if I go down there, I'm not going to have a very good time.
Well, I mean, the ladder is down, so you wouldn't even be able to get back up.
That too.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Go
That's
down.
it, Hana. We're jumping overboard.
I guess your persona would be able to.
Yeah, and once I summon it, I can still cast stuff, and it can attack on my turn as a
Do
bonus
it.
action.
Yeah, it's a second.
Alright. Yeah. All right, ravage them.
Persona.
Okay, who are you hitting?
I mean, I'm summoning it.
Oh, okay.
What's
Right.
What's this movement?
I will eat the master.
Go
Alright.
forward and back.
I forgot. Can it actually do anything on the turn it's summoned?
Yeah, it can
Sounds like
attack.
he specified that. Okay. In
It
that
can
case-
attack as a bonus action. So, like
I
it's
mean,
it's a
can it move on the turn it's
yeah,
summoned or not?
it's a bonus action summon, and then pretty much it can attack.
Okay.
A
Well,
spiritual weapon. Yeah.
in that case,
Nice, good job.
all right, it's going to attack this guy right here.
Alrighty, we'll just use the attack that was rolled before. Takes him for 9 points of damage as it begins to suck the life force out of the Phoenicious newborn.
Oh.
Your personality is bland.
All right, and that
Makes
is
sense.
my action and bonus action. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay where I am for now. So it's my
Okay.
turn.
And I think we're gonna change it so it has an AC equal to 10 plus your int mod.
Oh,
Since
all right.
since it's gonna be taking more damage.
Oh,
Nice.
it's actually a pet that has helpful.
Yeah, has 15 hit points. What's your int mod?
Int mod is +4, so it'll have 2 more AC than me.
Yikes.
It's okay though. It's a pet.
Oh, fuck you.
Imagine your pet only. Wait, no. Sakura has. No, wait, no. Imagine your pet only having 14 AC. Lol.
Man, feels bad in source.
Wow. He goes to
Nice
cleave
sword.
down with a long sword and misses.
Nice
And moves back 5 feet.
To get amped? No.
Volley
Yep.
formation. As
I
they
thought you
begin
said that was useless.
to get into a volley formation.
They're gonna
They
fucking
don't
blast
know.
us.
That is the end of their
Does it get
turn.
hurt by the con?
What does volley formation do?
I don't know.
I think they just start shooting more.
They probably.
Well, you told us
maybe
there
they're
was
fighting
nothing to be learned from a martial check, so it's not
Volley
unreasonable for me
formation.
to ask.
Volley formation originally gives them a range attack of 30 feet, but it does. It's not technically useless, but it does something else in this fight because they're range based.
They're gonna volley hell on me or somebody.
They get bombs.
Bomb. bombs.
Okay.
All
That
of their shots have a 5-foot AoE.
That
Does he get hurt
successfully
by the
raises the
moonbeam?
turn. Yeah, he does.
Nice.
Fails. Takes another 15 points of damage.
Tasty.
God, he's dead.
You.
Phalar is so strong.
Balar's put out way more damage than Tav in this fight. He's going to the top of the spreadsheet today.
All right.
Wait, that's reinforcements. Oh no.
Yes, sir.
It's already round 4. What?
Yikers, bro. I've only taken like 2 actions.
Thank God, I want more RP.
We've got a couple more rounds left.
What will you do, Spark?
I don't know.
The DC for the D100 at the end got raised a little bit. So it met it because it made the DC.
Want to do throwing shit?
Sure. What's there to throw?
There's arrows here. There's also another box where I don't know what they have.
All right. How about I just go peek inside this box then?
Okay.
Oh, do I need a perception check?
No, you don't need to. There's really nothing else to perceive. In said box here is there appears to be nuts and bolts of various other mechanical supplies.
All right.
Wrench at them.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we might need those.
That sure would put a wrench in our plans.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just try to. Wait. Could I? Hold on.
Huh?
Yeah,
I may have a really dumb idea.
Hold
Stay
on.
Yourself off the ship.
Let me
Is it
just check
something
something.
Mercy would say?
Wow.
Let's hear his secret plan. You look cool if you do dumb shit. So let's
Okay.
not-
I have a brilliant idea. So, Pact to the Blade allows me to resummon my weapon, correct?
You want to throw
Yeah,
your weapon
no.
and resummon it.
What?
You want to throw your weapon? Paper airplane?
Yeah.
Paper airplane.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, I guess.
Would that work?
Yeah. Good throw.
Kill
Alright.
the warden, at least.
Where's the ward? Okay,
Top left and bottom right.
Yeah, I think I'll just chuck it at the warden then.
Alrighty.
What kind of attack roll would I make?
Just roll your paper sword and I'll do the rest.
Sparks
Okay.
paper airplane. Watch out.
That will
You're
hit.
gonna hit him. Kill him.
So
Oh,
it travels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's an added 6 points of damage for a total of 12.
7. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
2
That's
plus
pretty good.
It doesn't
Nice.
burn.
2 plus 4 plus
Alright.
6 is 12.
It's special paper that doesn't burn.
All right, then I will dismiss the blade. And
I've been cut by paper.
True.
As Spark begins to summon magic, the sword itself turns into a small little paper airplane. As he flies it into the air, it pierces through the chest of the Phoenix Warden as he turns to dust.
I want to
Oh
see
my
art. I want to
God.
see art of that.
Right?
That'd
And
be
you,
great art.
you summon it back in your hand. A little bit of the scrolls begin to turn into a secondary paper sword from said hand.
nice. Yeah. Okay, I can use my action to create a pact weapon in my empty hand. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Can't believe he just did that.
He's
I
so
was hoping
cool.
that would work.
Shit, I forgot my turn.
Wait,
It was
that
an
means he
unconditional
gets inspiration,
I missed.
Yeah. Yeah, them's the rules, Emp.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, he's in the clouds, right?
He's walking on the cloud.
Overwatch, my man.
Yep, he overwatches.
What?
I guess anything for arcane.
Man, Blizzard has added so much to this game that I wasn't paying attention to.
True.
I forgot about that Mercy guy.
Okay, Hana,
Ah.
it's your turn.
Who with this
It's
Hana
part,
guy?
time for throwing shit, part 3. And finishes Warden.
Okay. That will hit.
Please, I just want to land an attack.
7 damage.
As you take another arrow, you kick it up and again throw it into the head of this Phoenix Warden.
Oh shit.
going right through his skull as he turns to ash.
Nice. I can't really do much now. I'll just crouch back down, end of my turn.
Okay. That means their formation is done.
Maybe I can actually land a shot this time.
No, not allowed.
No, man, you gotta have a positive outlook in your rolls. Kick their ass, Talvin.
That's it. We're sniping at. What do I ping?
Why?
I'm sniping at this fellow.
Alrighty.
My hunter's mark is moved to him.
No mercy, you take an arrow, knock it in your bow, and fire it through the soldier, killing him.
45.
Oh, let me add hunter's mark to your longbow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Murdered.
45.
We're just tearing these guys apart.
Sakura
50,
bares its fangs and
55.
sends a bolt of psionic energy towards the Phoenicia's newborn, who begins to scratch at his helmet and falls to the ground dead.
What a loser. And then she flies back using the rest of her movement. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Can I fire?
Yeah, Sakura is a little bloodthirsty.
I love Sakura.
Can I rain the fire down on these 4?
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah.
What type of damage is hunter's mark? Piercing?
It's the same as whatever the weapon is.
Okay.
Except currently piercing, yeah. At
Re-
least I think so.
Re-summoning Tavin.
Chat.
Oh,
I
geez.
can't believe they killed Tavin.
Okay, it's your turn. So, fire.
Over here, guys.
Let's check their efficiency. Pretty efficient.
Very nice.
Oh.
15 split by 4 is 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Enough to kill this guy. Enough to deal 3 points of
going for it.
damage. 22. And that would be 15. Okay, that's your action.
That's my action. I don't have enough spell slots. Oh, I can't use my action bonus action. I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, I can't do much. Wish I had spells. It's okay.
Same. Oh, we're after best spell.
Same. Oh shoot, it's my turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Sorcerer's fun.
Alrighty. As my action, I move Moonbeam onto here,
Nice,
on top of this guy.
nice.
And I think they all need to make their...
No.
No,
Oh,
it's on their turn.
It'll be next
Damn.
time. Be next time.
Okay. Well, in any case, Phalar will shoot this guy.
Okay.
Slash roll 1d20 plus 5. Very
That'll
nice
miss.
shot. And he'll go back down and go back to screaming.
Okay.
Back up a little bit. Oh,
Run.
there you go. They don't hit you. Well, they probably still can't hit
What was the DC?
13.
Yeah.
All right, roll the damage.
Just roll 2d10. Damn.
It's 5 damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Please shut up.
Oh god.
Are they
Climbing.
climbing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're trying to, yeah.
Gonna gang up on this fucking curse.
Yikes.
1, 2, 3.
Check out their dreams.
Can the curse actually be damaged?
Yep.
Now it can.
It can now.
Persona.
12 points of damage.
It's still alive. That's good.
Persona.
And I took it personally.
And I took it first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How high is Sakura flying in the air?
Boat level, I would assume.
Alright. 1 attack against Sakura.
No. Not the
He may
Axolotl.
try.
Oh, what a piece of garbage.
He may
And then
try.
2
Eat
attacks
it.
against Hana. 1 will hit.
Ow.
3 points of damage.
Ouch.
Scarvix.
Okay, since my curse is
Sakura
almost
has,
dead,
like,
I'm not gonna do the thing I was gonna do.
HP.
No use investing in it since it's only got 3 health left at the moment. In that case, I'm going to. Alright, I am going to use. I'm going to use and amplify Searing Mark
Okay.
on.
Wait, there are spare
these
guns?
two.
Alrighty.
Nice
That's
shot.
1.
That will hit. And then Searing Mark jumps to an additional target within 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
However, that second attack will miss.
Alright, and bonus action. My curse is going to attack this guy with lower health.
Okay. He will miss.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
All right,
And
let's
that's my turn.
see how high Louis gets. That's a fail. That knocks you guys. That knocks you guys down a turn.
No, not like this.
God damn.
No.
We rolling so bad on the ship repairs.
Watch the fight just keep going for all eternity because of that
All right,
energy.
Amp.
Yeah,
Is this? Can I melee attack this guy?
you can.
All right.
Probably
so-
knock him off the ship.
Oh, could I attempt a This Is Sparta?
You can.
Let's see that strength going to
Knock him prone.
Untested athletics. Let's go.
I only have one arm. This might not work out.
You're kicking, but it's still like not working
Hey,
out
you're
if you're
kicking
slow.
with your
also have
paper
one
leg.
leg.
You can attack. It's up to you. I think it'd be funny to push him.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta.
This is Mercutius.
Do the thing, Arcane. Do the funny.
All right. All right. I will attempt to elbow check him
guys?
off the. What?
We got big problems.
Oh God.
Oh, that's indeed big problem.
Oh yeah. That's.
Bro.
You'll be fine.
They don't have a warden though, so it's fine.
I'll deal with them. Up, up.
Chad, Louis.
They're within my range, so
Oh, that fucking roll.
yeah, I have a longbow.
Go fight them, Calvin. I'm pretty sure he can handle these.
Yeah, Sakura will keep helping Spark.
I was safe. Okay,
Shot.
what you doing?
Look at that roll.
I think.
Oh,
I think I am going to try to shoulder slam him off the.
Don't fall off yourself.
Alrighty. Give me an athletics check.
please don't make Sakura catch you.
Incredible.
Oh, you can.
Right.
No.
You fall off the boat.
As you attempt to shoulder bash him, you make one flaw. You make one fatal flaw. You try to shoulder bash him with your paper shoulder, and he simply grabs you and throws you off the ship.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Oh
And
god.
overboard.
I need you to make a acrobatics check for me.
And he's gonna roll.
I am somewhat better at this. See,
Okay.
somewhat better.
You will take.
Can we rule that as Sakura grabbing like the scruff of his coat?
Yeah, sure. And it's 2d6 for fall damage.
Yeah, 10 foot is 1d6.
You take 4 points of damage.
Ow.
Like
Well,
she
first we
tries
have to
to
calculate
grab him.
Spark's
Yep.
surface area.
She grabs him, and that's and that actually softens his landing as she tries to grab him.
Why is Sakura
Let's
so
go,
strong?
Sakura.
Why is Sakura so small?
She baby.
Is
I
that a
can
Spark
try
there?
making a mold earth like stairwell for this guy.
You doing anything on your turn, or for your bonus action, Spark?
Try.
Bonus. Well, I'm on the floor.
right.
I'm on the
Indeed.
I'm on the ground right now, so I'm gonna make my way over to the ladder then.
Is
Now
that
you-
a fire-based entity on the ground? Shoot it.
Ah, true.
That is to signify the burnt down gate.
Yep, that makes sense.
Oh my fucking god, you're by yourself.
I mean, you can flank him.
And grab my tail and climb up my tail.
Flank
Flanking.
them.
There.
Flanking.
Hey,
People are weird.
wait, you're not a friend.
Wait a second.
Are we the baddies? Okay.
No,
Is that the end of your turn?
We are opposed, yes. Yeah.
Is that the existential crisis caused by being next to a URZ?
Yep.
Are
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
the
fucking.
baddies?
Oh, how do I move this? There we go. I'm fucking scream. Just such have to like shove these two together and like the fall.
Okay.
These are not the baddies.
Make me an
You're
intimidation
people.
check using strength.
Oh really? I was gonna.
Oh, you want to attack him?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I was meant shoving like
Oh, you're shoving. Okay, make me an attack.
attack or.
Yep, shoving's an attack.
That's. Sure.
Yep, shoving's an attack.
An attack action.
Yep,
I guess
Like you roll to attack, and then it causes a shove to happen.
22.
that will hit. So you shove him off.
Nice.
You push him off as he tries to grab. However, he fails and he falls down and takes 2d6 damage.
They never expect the one arm.
They respect the Bahana Inquisition.
I'll just get up in this
Maybe
guy's
it's a good
face.
thing
Huh,
that,
what? You
Spark
have
can't
one
fire
arm.
down.
How did you do that? You're so cool.
I work out.
I wish I was like you.
I work
Why,
out.
why is this guy like such a fanboy?
The
Up his
fight
arm.
hero.
He wants to be like you.
I
You're
remember.
very stub.
I remember reading your book.
Fuck.
Wait, reading's not allowed.
You can't even read.
Gotcha.
And then
Blame
my turn.
yourself. You told on yourself.
I left Torgos.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So,
My commander's dead.
uh-oh. So Sakura's gonna bite this guy.
Nice.
Oh, that doesn't go well.
Sakura
she
actually,
skedaddles.
Sakura actually damaged her teeth trying to hold on to Spark,
No.
making it so she cannot attack.
Anyways, she flies behind me.
Yep. Does he get
And
an? Oh no,
I-
flyby.
Oh yeah, it's for him.
Flyby, and I'm going to snipe at our good Phoenicius newborn way over here.
Which one? Him.
The damaged one.
Alrighty.
There, damn.
Bro, look at that shot. That's crazy.
As
Good
you 360 no scope him from all the way across the boat, you take a shot out of you take a good chunk out of his helmet, as it falls down to the ground.
That's like a 480 he just did.
My man be spinning.
Yeah, and that'll be the end of my turn. I'm
Great,
sorry for
Scott. That was a good shot.
Right, Scott.
Who's Scott?
Great, Scott.
Oh, sorry.
Whoever he is,
Who
he's
is
pretty
Scott?
great.
That's
Scott
what I
Pitt,
do.
this man.
Alright.
It's
Let's
me.
see,
I'm Scott.
I thought you were
Scott.
Louis.
Scott Louis? Or Louis Scott?
I'm
Scott.
Scott Louis.
Or unlocked.
I'm reborn like a phoenix. Wait, bad
You
timing.
just be quiet.
Yeah,
Second.
that's not a thing you should be saying right about now.
Should I shoot him now?
No.
Yeah,
Okay, what are you
End
doing?
him.
T?
he's a traitor.
If I aim to take out the balloons, how would that help?
That would be your action, and then
What
they
would
roll
that
a
do? What
percentile
would
die.
that do?
Make it so you wouldn't have to fight someone on the air, which
Yay, do
could
that.
be
I wanna
bad.
fight someone on the air.
We're
Okay.
fine. They still have to take
I
time.
want to have aerial combat. That'd be cool.
That would
Not
be cool.
not now because you don't have any aerial combat things that could help.
We have Anna.
Shoot balloon.
I can't fly.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
still gonna climb up here.
roll me a 1d100.
No.
Oof.
You command
Number
you
two
you
falls from the
command
sky.
you command the rifleman to fire up at the balloon, and it shreds the balloon to pieces, and it falls into the fire over here as you hear screams of engineers burning to death.
Wow, that was efficient.
Orders.
Holy shit, that was metal.
That was fucking cool. I want a perception check to see if I can see anything else. Like, no, probably not. Okay.
You do notice a weird and supernatural mist that has begun to form over the city.
Oh,
I don't think that might be a good thing.
I think that's rain.
Okay, time for my turn.
You can move this, right?
Yeah,
Like
I
here.
shall use action to move it here.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can like protect people from like getting hit by your moonbeam?
Nope, but he won't get hit. Spark won't get hit. He's fine.
Oh.
And I shall use my bonus action to fire at. Let's see, who do I want to shoot at?
Here.
This guy?
Yeah.
He's on the ship.
Good point. Slash roll 1d20 plus 5.
That will hit.
1d8 plus 3.
That is 7
And
points of damage.
Phalar will tuck behind some boxes.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hello
he'll start
there.
crying.
Okay. Roll me moonbeam damage.
Yeah. That thingy.
I thought you were about to say roll me for how much you cry.
So 1 minute fail.
Have fun, Spark.
I'm really super good.
I'm not gonna get hit by Moon. I believe Moonbeam
I'm
is.
not talking about them. I'm talking about, you know.
This one's gonna attack the Alwarzi spirit.
No, my persona.
Persona.
Persona
Hit.
friend.
Oh shit.
And it's dead.
Base damage desummons it, so
Yeah.
it turns back into a black gooish energy as it begins moving forward. And it's gonna move here.
Holy shit, that was metal.
And then 2 attacks against Spark. Pop. Both miss.
Miss.
Nice.
Good old plate mail.
Half movement speed to get up over here and to attack Spark. Miss.
Nice.
Nice.
1 attack against Hana. Miss.
Damn. Incompetence.
1 attack against
Uh-oh.
Phalar. Hit.
Nope. Concentration. No.
Come on.
4 points of damage and con check.
Okay, I thought that was the
Save and
concept.
throw.
I can do this, please.
You do
Yay.
it.
Good. Concentration's good.
Let's
Dang.
go.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, remember these guys.
They're climbing up.
They're gonna spend their whole turns climbing up, and these are gonna go wander into this warehouse here.
Okay, I don't want to aim the fucking guns at the ship. I don't know how much damage it would do.
And that is
That's
their
the hole,
turn.
You're fine.
Scarvix.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's not gonna hit much of anyone unless I move up a bit. Spark, if you're willing to take a potential hit, I can hit all 3 of them with a.
I would be
attack.
fine taking a potential hit. I still even got 2 temp HP left.
All right,
Crazy.
gonna move up here and use solar barrage.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
What do I need to do? Save, I assume.
Are you amplifying it?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Also,
It's only these 2 hit, right?
no, it's all 3.
Oh, it's all 3. Okay.
All 3 and Spark, so they'll have to make
1, 2,
strength
3.
saves. Okay.
Nope.
So the ones that failed take 5. The ones that succeed take half.
I will take 5 then.
You take 3, right? 'Cause temp HP. Yeah.
How do I like damage?
You hit -3 and the number is
I'll do it. Don't worry.
-5. Sorry. There you go.
Okay.
Because you had temp HP.
All right,
As-
and don't have any more bonus actions anymore.
As
so...
Scarvix places a rune up at the railing here, as winds begin to barrage these 3 people, this soldier here falls down and dies from the intensity of the winds. It tears him limb by limb.
All right, that's my turn then. Because I can no longer use bonus actions.
Alrighty, so the NPCs that are on the ship notice that this part is being breached. Most importantly, Siku comes from the captain's quarters, takes out her short sword, and stabs this soldier here through the neck, killing him instantly.
Chat CQ.
Denali
Beautiful.
comes out with his spear and pierces this Phoenicius newborn through the neck, also killing him instantly. And I will roll for Toromo his thing. Okay, that succeeds, boosting you guys up an additional 2 rounds.
Told a 3 on that. Fuck.
You're on your last round, guys.
Yikes.
Freedom
Let's
is
go.
almost inside.
Louis, do something cool.
I still need to get up.
Ah, you'll be
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
Better like grab onto something.
Take the A up. Just climb back up.
If only there was a ladder that was connected to
If
the
only
ship.
there was a ladder that you could climb up.
They're
There it
looting.
is.
Don't worry about the looters.
Okay. It is now Spark's turn.
Start climbing up. I'll
They'll
Can-
probably
can I-
grab you.
Can I climb up?
You can.
They might grab you. Be careful.
These can take AOPs against you, though.
Knock you off the ship.
Disengage.
He's sturdy enough. He got sturdy back. He's a turtle.
Yeah, no, I don't particularly care. I'll
That's
start,
it. I'm jumping off.
I'll start climbing up.
Okay. You climb
Looks
up.
like we're gonna have to jump.
Gravity slam.
Get it. Yeah, slammed off.
Take 6
Nice
points of
throw.
damage.
We should just start dropping Tavin on them.
They could have been
Probably
really.
wouldn't.
That would be fucking funny.
However, that
Put a
takes
V on them.
that takes your full
Glad they
that
didn't,
takes your
like,
full
knock-
movement.
I'm glad they didn't like knock you off or try to grab you or something.
Well, that is
That'd
good.
be funny.
That'd have been some fucked up shit.
Took your full movement. What now?
What now?
Attack.
If only you had a ranged attack cantrip.
Yes, Paper Airplane, Part 3.
Paper airplane.
Hey, can't you just throw your weapon at them?
Yeah,
That's what you
Yeah,
did.
paper airplane.
paper airplane time.
Wow.
That will hit. Who are you hitting?
Very nice.
I will be hitting this guy.
Okay. You hit him for, you moved up 20 feet. So that's an extra 4. That's 10 points of damage. Cuts this guy in half.
Ooh,
Man, these paper airplanes are lethal.
You should just do this every time.
How?
It slices their jugular. Oh.
So weird.
He's so cool. If only I wasn't about to die. Okay. Hana, it's your turn.
Man, these soldiers are so weird. Oh, I guess
wait,
I'll.
aren't they your friends?
No, we don't have friends. I'll throw this person off.
Okay. Make an attack roll. That will hit.
Fall damage.
Yeah.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
End of my turn.
Alrighty.
Got this
Oh,
boy right here.
Louis is gonna take a shot at the one next to Phalar. That will hit.
Nice. Nice shot.
Yay.
All right.
Why is Louis a Chad?
Glad we didn't kill him.
Okay. Your turn, then go away. Okay, Sakura's gonna come up to the one next to Phalar and shred.
Shred will miss.
Unfortunate. She's gonna stay there, so Phalar isn't all alone.
Change your Hunter's Mark to him, right?
Nah, he
Shoot
did it.
him.
I just gave it to him. It's
No,
Too
there's a
crushing
bunch
to
of
have-
people at the back of the ship.
it
Oh,
require
true.
like
Any true.
a bunch of
Crew's
shit.
dealing with it.
No. You guys can handle like one grunt. Changing Hunter's Mark to this guy and shooting at him.
Okay, that'll deal enough damage to just kill him off bat.
13 points of damage.
Yep.
Favored spell. Yep, doink.
Oh,
His body falls onto the moonbeam and just gets shredded by radiant magic.
Oof.
That's gotta sting.
ow.
And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
What should I do, guys? Should I shoot more balloons?
Are all the balloons cleared out? You did roll a 98.
It's hard to tell because the sky is obscured by that mist.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. What do you think I
guess-
should do? Should you want me to attack stuff?
Ah, shit. Looks like a fog's rolling in.
Oh.
What the hell? That's weird. We don't normally get fog around here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Should I attack
Uh-oh.
this guy? One of these?
You do note that the fog is strangely gray. So,
That's it. We're going to the Feywield. In we go.
No, this is the intro to Curse of
I'm
Strahd.
up here with... Oh, Louis up here on the cloud. I'm like on the top of the
Of
pole.
course.
I don't know what should I do. Should I just attack with these
Gonna
guys?
help these people?
With the bag ones?
Yeah, here.
Okay, I'm gonna twin Ray of Frost. How far fucking that Ray first off? I can hit. I have to get down to hit them. Can I like move on this thing like here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Okay, I'm gonna twin.
You could hit the one at the very edge.
I
that
can,
didn't have
I'm gonna
any-
twin it. So
Oh yeah.
twin Ray of Frost, baby. 2 targets. Let's roll Ray of Frost twice.
Miss and a hit.
Oh.
Use my meta magic.
Ow. I got poked.
Cold. Let's see. Automagic is 0.
Was that a harsh breeze? Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, but now he's 10 feet slower,
Ah.
which means it's gonna take him longer. Yeah, I can't do shit. I literally have nothing left.
Oh boy, it's my
I'm gonna
turn.
freeze the first time.
There's some guy in front of you.
Mhm.
Is
Phalar's
Phalar going to attack for the first time?
For the first time,
For the first time.
For the first
Yeah.
time.
Phalar's gonna whip out his dagger and go into stab mode.
Oh,
Glad
That
it
will hit
worked well.
for 1 point of damage.
Why is it minus
Let's
1? Do you have really
go.
good decks?
Wait,
Or...
yeah, it is -1. It shouldn't be -1.
Oh, wait.
It'd be +4.
It might use your strength.
It says you're not proficient, and it's probably scaling off your strength or whatever.
Yeah, it's scaling up your strength.
It's probably because you're not proficient.
Plus are you proficient in daggers?
Think
Yeah, you
so.
are. You are. So that's
is
an
it
extra.
because it? I think I know why it says he's not proficient. It's probably considering it a metal dagger,
Maybe.
and druids are only proficient in wooden.
Well, yeah, that should be 6. Oh,
My ears. Was
Oh.
it my turn again?
Oh,
huh.
don't worry about it. Combat's
Aw.
over. I deleted them so I could add the new dagger on there.
And
I feel like I can deal some
Deleted.
Like-
yeah, I can still.
Yep, you can
I'll
do stuff.
try and make a point blank arrow shot.
That'll be a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Slash roll 1d20 plus 5. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Still
okay.
hits.
Pretty
Slash
good.
roll d8 plus 3. Pew pew.
Ah!
Yeah, you got a high roll for that.
You're not really good at your job. I'm gonna be honest.
You are
crying.
Was not. And that's his turn done.
Yeah,
Phew.
I love this party.
Oh, one shot at Scarvix.
You.
Huh. The ladder's gone.
Oh.
Hmm.
Weird.
Climb.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Just a fall.
My day's kind of
Ew.
ruined now.
Yeah. Life sucks.
Who is that hitting?
Scarvix.
Damn.
Good rolls.
All right, these 3 get done and climb up the ship just in a amount of time. This one, because of being slowed, doesn't make it.
It's worth it.
For schmuck.
They use the rest of their movement and are beginning to dash.
I wonder if I can get Overwatch.
And Scarvix, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Actually, I think I'm going to use Runic Vitality, and I will amplify it so it heals a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
Oh, that's us.
Healing cantrips, man.
Very nice.
Super good.
So it heals Phalar, Spark, and Scarvix.
Oh,
Or
am I
so.
out?
Yeah, you're out of it.
Yep.
5,
Yeah, you're
10.
fine.
Wait, really? 5, 10.
wait, hang on.
5, 10.
It has it in a diamond.
Oh, he has to center it on an ally. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're using
Yeah.
the tiles, it would. If you're using the tiles, it doesn't hit you. If you use the circle, it would hit you.
Yeah. Damn, I hate
Oh.
circles. I mean squares.
I hate Minecraft.
I
True.
hate Minecraft, bro.
That's pretty good. That's a really good ability.
Once again, my job is being replaced by cantrip.
There you go.
All
You're
right.
attacking. You're doing fine.
All right. And
He deleted thing.
do I know about these guys over here, or have I not been told?
That's up to you. I mean, I would assume you've heard gunshots ringing out in that direction, so there's some kind of combat that's going on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna 2, 3, 4, 5. Start making my way over there, since I figure they
Alrighty.
can take care of this last guy.
Wait, is that not my circle? Is that why I can't delete it?
That's not- that's
it's,
a moonbeam.
it's Mercy's.
Oh, that's the moonbeam. Okay.
Yeah.
I kept thinking that was my circle I had accidentally created, and I spent the
All
whole
right.
time trying to get rid of it.
Toromo is gonna tell Louis, get the ship. This thing's almost ready to go.
Oh, who's gonna man the ship? These guys are gonna man the ship.
That's it. You've been recruited.
Boss, there's
Welcome to
people
the
on
crew.
board. Heroes, get them. As
Yay.
Louis gonna hit a button that's on the center of the wheel as the ship is going to reverberate with a little bit of wind magic and elevate itself up 10 feet off the ground, and almost like it's ready to fly. However, there are people on board.
You
Yeah,
can't
I
say
say
that
we
now.
are.
There are mobs nearby.
He's gonna get A up.
Bro, I
He's gonna
hate
get smacked by
Minecraft.
all of them.
Well, I can dash.
You can, yeah, you could.
You could run also and just, throw a plane.
No, I'm gonna dash.
Okay,
Wow.
you dash.
Yeah,
Zoom.
If I dash, I lose my rage, right?
Yeah, because you're not attacking.
Unless someone hits you. Yeah.
But if I can hurt myself,
You can. You can.
yeah. Is that even possible? Like, how'd I do that?
You would just stab yourself.
Uh,
You could hit yourself for 2 damage or 1 point of damage.
If you dash, then you can't though, can you? Is it an action to hurt yourself?
yeah, it's an action to hurt myself.
Yeah, it
on my
is.
action. Damn it.
Can we legally say that by Twitch terms of service?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, I can't use radiant consumption either. I'm gonna hurt one of you guys. Do I even need rage? I still
No,
have
you
one
could
more.
rage. It'll be fine.
Yeah, oh wait, I have one more. Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Turtle boy.
All right, Tavin, snipe these mother heckers.
Oh.
Whoa,
Ah.
language.
God, there's
How
children in
far?
here. Me.
Oh,
Too far, right?
even soccer can't get that far. But she's going to do her best. And yes, as you wish, Mr. Empo.
Empo Burger.
The mother heckers have been shot.
That's better.
Oh,
However, that will miss.
That will
As
miss.
as the boat beginning to lift itself off is a little bit disorienting for your hit. You fire it and it
Yeah.
just goes off the side. However, it
Unfortunate.
hits a Crimson Phoenix reinforcement that was over here, killing him.
Nice.
Convenient.
Good shot.
nice throw.
And nice throw. And I'm going to move up there.
I don't know which one of these is more of a threat. I'm sure they're all threats.
They're
Yeah,
the
they're
same.
all threats.
I'm
Equal.
That's like
missing-
Hana.
this is
Hana's
my
the
last
same with
magic
these.
missile on the bottom right one.
What cantrips do you have? Oh,
Not good ones. but
Poison
that's,
spray,
That is
Ring
a,
of Frost.
11 damage on the bottom one, or whichever one. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
You pelt him with magic missiles.
Right, that's my action. Now I sit here and just chill because I'm out of things to do.
Toromo kind of looks at you. You might want to get off this.
I'll
Just
climb down.
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah. These clouds can get pretty sharp when they're spinning.
Oh,
Oh,
sharp.
that was not what I was expecting him to say. Okay.
All right, 3 attacks on Toromo.
not Torma.
2, 3. Or Louis. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Louis.
one hit. Chad Louis.
Fuck.
Ah, get destroyed.
Like the yeah.
Where's Nan?
Algebra with glory.
Ah, true.
I see.
Guys, there's a Nan in chat.
Scarvix.
Oh my gosh.
Okie dokie.
Nan's here.
Cool.
I don't know why. I don't know why I said that.
Okay. I was like, good for Nan.
Would I like
Hana,
what,
do you want
advantage?
to be topped off a little bit?
With the healing? Okay.
Yeah.
You want the heals?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I'm just gonna heal. Here we go.
Nice.
Yep. 8 points.
I'll do that. 36.
And you know, it's gonna be weird
Um,
when Titan starts because I'll be going between a character that has 25 movement speed to one that has like 40.
Yeah. Also, I think I might nerf Runic Vitality. I might make it a D6 instead of a D8.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's
actually
perfectly
I'm
fair.
gonna make the executive decision to make that change right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
And
only
if your
have
turn.
That way it's not too crushing. Or it's not too overpowered either.
What will Slarvix do?
Well, I already
Save
did everything. I moved and I did an action.
Oh, okay.
Well, pass on the turn.
Okay. Toromo, Louis, I did it again. Louis does a weird thing that you wouldn't expect. He takes the wheel and moves it up so that the wheel is technically on this tile. And in doing so, the airship moves upwards about a couple hundred feet. Moves up about 100 feet in the air.
Oh god.
As it
6
activates,
seconds?
it activates the thrusters.
How does that feel? Whoa.
Well, maybe not.
That's
Maybe
16.6 feet per second.
maybe not that much. 50 feet, let's say. 30 feet.
Goodness.
It is
5% fast, but it's not too bad.
for people that have never experienced an airship, it's a pretty rapid and different change. However, Toromo is dealing with it like a champ.
Me, all I've had are hot air balloons, so
For the rest
All
of
I've
combat,
had are my own 2 feet.
for the rest of
Taylor
combat,
is panicking.
everyone who needs to move, who is not accustomed to airships, will have to make a roll to move. Acrobatics check.
Oh,
Specifically.
so
Great.
who is it? affecting?
I'm not moving.
Everyone who moves.
I'm not moving. I'm staying right here.
Fuck.
Toromo gets here.
Poverty is firmly
However,
planted.
like a gangster,
Sakura can
Louis
fly.
takes his offhand and puts his Glock up to this newborn, this Phoenicius member's head.
Let's go.
Oh.
Whoa.
You don't
Minimum
deserve
damage.
this
Unfortunately, it's
whole-
a shitty shit shot, but
Roll minimum damage.
Listen, man, times are rough out here.
time.
Wouldn't he have
Rough.
disadvantage?
Guns don't have disadvantage at point blank.
Oh god, that's so.
I want to use
well,
one even more.
well,
no.
short-
Give me gun.
Short range guns don't. Like, you wouldn't have disadvantage firing a shotgun right at someone or
No.
pistol.
Or his revolver.
Yeah,
True.
but firing a hunting rifle point blank would be a lot harder to hit.
I need to get myself a gun.
Well, I
Kill
do
them.
want to move, so let's make
Alright.
that acrobatics
Give
roll.
me an acrobatics check. Hey, dog shirts, how you doing?
Let's
I didn't see you there.
go.
Sorry. You are not impeded by movement. You can
Yay.
move.
You're
Oh,
moving.
Do the funny.
2, 3,
No, Philip
4,
speed.
5, 6, 7,
Philip
8.
speed for
That is
12
40
hours.
feet of movement.
God, he's
And let's wind chime this guy to death.
Okay,
Aw.
that will miss.
Dang it! I even did the funny momentum build up.
Fucking Sonic. the
Imagine all the
As-
momentum you had built
as-
up from the airship moving up.
As you go to move, you do like a weird zigzag pattern. However, as you go to thrust, the airship thrusts greatly upwards as you dodge out of the way. Uses the momentum to kind of move back. Redirect the blade.
Spark looking like he's casting double team.
You're attacking me with a paper sword? How
It's
is-
sharper than it looks, I assure you.
How is that effective?
You just killed like 2 people with that.
They
You didn't see it.
Oh. Dumbasses.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Yep.
Taylor's just chilling in the
Yeah.
back of the ship.
There you go.
Your tough physique makes it so you can easily brunt the G-force that is being extended on your body.
20, 25, 30. Damn it. Can't really do anything.
You can do a throwing shit.
With what?
Yeah, sure.
That will hit.
That.
You poop into your hand and lob it at him.
No.
You throw Toromo.
What?
The closest throwable object. No, you have a dagger in your spare pocket. You take it out and throw it in between the eyes.
Oh, a Toromo.
End of my turn.
Listen, whenever a beautiful lady wants to throw me, I'm fine with it, but not in this scenario. Also, I'm happily taken to my airship.
True.
Okay, we're sniping these frickety frackers.
All right, that will hit. Who are you hitting?
The one that my hunter's mark is on right here.
Okay, that is. Are you activating favored foe?
Sure. Can I do that at the same time as hunter's mark now?
Yeah.
I think it's a bonus
Okay.
action, right?
Since it's a D4, it would be very cruel if that was also concentration. So
Yeah.
Put this in homebrew rules. I'm waiting.
no, it doesn't need to be put in homebrew rules.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
We'll discuss this later.
I'm putting it
And
in.
then Soccer's coming in for the K. Aww.
KO
Close.
more like K no.
Ah.
Got him. Move it her
Okay,
away.
well, fuck you. Actually,
I'm gonna be a warlock.
actually, she could only move to
Bottom right.
to there.
Yep. On. Turns over.
Are they
Let's-
accustomed to airships?
Let's see how well your blade strikes against a real blade, forged in the flames of the heart of Adala.
Yeah.
Please miss. I
Please-
laughed
please.
so hard.
Tell me more about Adala. He missed.
Fuck!
Garbage.
Acrobatics.
Hang on.
Both of them fail, which means they take half movement.
Oh.
No. Perfect for you.
You failed, but I will succeed in their stead.
No, please, can we talk about Adala instead?
Fuck!
That hits.
No, that hits my AC 16.
Ho ho, what a twist.
What a twist.
Ooh.
What a twist.
And this one will attack Hana.
No rage. So.
Hana's not angry enough.
Miss.
Yay.
She needs to lose her other.
Your other arm.
Ensures.
Scarvy boy.
Have you been
Alright.
skipping Phalar's turn, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's up-
yeah,
he's
I
on
deleted your
initiative.
initiative, so you can go.
I
You can
can't
go.
believe
He goes after me, by the way.
You can go after this guy. You can go now.
Cool.
Apologies, you have inspiration.
Yay. I shall try to walk.
Succeeds.
Yay. Phelan's gonna
walk.
crawl there. I don't know why. I just feel like it'd be funny if he crawled instead.
He army crawls.
Just wait, Tavin's gonna realize he's properly on an
Bullets are
airship
everywhere.
and then just hide in his shell because he
My
doesn't
boy-
like the airship.
My boy. Get up. You're fine.
Boy.
Oh,
You're fine.
am I not gonna be crushed by like the pressure or something?
No. What
Oh.
are you, a wimp?
I'm gonna be honest. Yes. And Phalar's gonna get up and
Yeah,
he's
You'll
gonna
be-
shoot this guy.
You'll be fine. Come to me. I will hold your hand. or go under the stairs and down below deck. That will hit.
8 plus 3. But Doom.
Oh,
Why are you so strong?
close to lethal.
But wait till I do this.
Wait till I do 1 damage with a shitty fucking roll.
Damn.
Yeah.
Try it.
Stars Druid funny.
the opposite of a Sakura roll.
That is my turn.
Oh, guys,
done.
I'm ready to show you the actual Cloud Gazer map. It's sick.
Me too. Can't wait to see it.
You know, it's it.
Oh my god, this looks like. Ugh.
Scarby, wow, what's wrong with the map?
Ooh,
Let's stay.
fight.
I worked hard on this map. I'll have you know. Scarvix, your turn.
All right, I will attempt to move.
Okay, acrobatics check. Oh,
Wow.
you guys are rolling hot.
Getting
You gain an
over.
extra 10 feet of movement.
Awesome.
He uses the
Oh,
hop
good.
of the airship.
Actually, Scarvix, you've been on airships before, more than likely, so you're fine with this. You have no impeded movement.
All right.
Advantage.
All right. I assume Hana's got that one, so I'm
Yeah.
going to. I'm actually going to use Anathemic Surge on this guy right here.
Okay.
I wonder what that does.
Damage.
What does
And save.
Brain hurt.
Did save. Damn, those are rare.
Okay, well, he
Auto
still
makes
takes
him
half
strong.
damage.
Okay, he takes
really?
4 or 5 points of damage.
Still good. Like cantrip.
Yep.
That's such a good
Well,
cantrip.
all runes are considered cantrips.
I'm saying it's a cantrip that even if they fail, they still take damage. Usually it's like if you fail a cantrip, it's like, oh, they don't take any
Yeah,
damage.
same with Solar Barrage, except that one's a strength saving throw.
That's so good. Oh man, I wish I
Alright,
cantrip.
and
runes are good?
yeah, and that's my turn. The downside is that all my runes are very short range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
30 is my highest range
Louis.
on things.
I'll take the wheel. All right, boss. As he does a thing where he twists the wheel and the wheel moves from this side to this side. Toromo runs over to grab the wheel as it's being spun. As Louis twists around and takes a shot at this Phoenicius warrior, hitting him.
Hit baby.
As it blasts bits and pieces of metal at this soldier here as he moves in.
Let's go, Louis.
No,
Don't falter now, Spark.
I want a gun.
How much rotation does this thing have?
I want a gun.
That would be like a freaking
Oh.
like Wild West.
Spark, it's your
Oh,
turn.
man.
Hey.
I want to do a kill.
All right. 1, 2,
Throw him off the
3,
ship.
4, 5.
Okay,
Just run around him and shank.
that hits for an extra 11 points of damage.
Please throw him off the ship. That'd be so funny.
The power of paper.
Oh my god.
It's not really the paper itself. It's the enchantments woven into it.
I didn't ask for exposition.
Hey, but I did. Can you
It's
please tell
true,
me
he
more
didn't
about
ask.
Adala?
The paper.
There are, in
Oh,
fact,
wow.
no askers.
Louis
Papers.
failed
Dude,
his
sword.
save. 1 point of damage.
End of Spark's turn.
And Louis uses his bonus action to reload his revolver.
What a Chad.
Okay, it is now Hana's turn.
I want gun.
Gun.
Roll.
Oh, I want to like stab this guy and push him off.
Guns of the
All right.
Patriots.
You want to kill him and then throw him off? It'd be funny to just throw him off. Do it. Do it.
Can I pick
Hey,
him up?
Minor,
with
thank you for the 10
Darth
bits. Appreciate you.
Grab him by
And
the
Nick,
neck
thank
and
you for the
throw him,
resub. Appreciate you as well.
Wait
Yeah, you
for,
can go. You can attack him.
Yay.
If you don't do it, soccer is going to come end him.
That will
15.
hit. You take the long sword and stab him through the chest. Using the pressure, you pull yourself forward as the Phoenicius member falls off around 100 feet.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Do a flip.
Nerd.
That was cool.
Do a flip.
His body doesn't move.
Like Jesus.
Who's
What
Jesus?
flip did he do? Roll for flips.
What was the storm
Roll
say?
for flips.
Who's Jesus?
No.
Oh, you know.
Sounds like a goblin.
All right, we're going to do the acrobatics to move.
Oh,
Ooh, you are stuck by the pressure of the moving airship.
Okay. Can I shoot at the guy?
You can.
Okay. Hunter's Mark moves to him, and we plow.
That's enough damage.
Damn.
Kill steal.
As he falls down to the ground.
Steal.
I got what I
Probably
got.
got a lot of kills this fight.
All
Nice
right.
job, Elian.
No.
No one gets that reference except for me. It's me. I got the reference.
Thank you, Emp. It'd be more surprising if you didn't get the reference, but
I'm hugging this thing
'Kay.
because she's scared.
At this time, Toromo grabs the wheel and presses the button at the center of the wheel, and instead, the rapid ascent into the skies stops as the baseline kind of levels off at around 250 feet. We should be good. That's what we call overdrive, where we do a rapid ascent into the skies. You should all be fine to move now.
I'm scared.
No, but he looks.
Calvin goes into his shell.
My tails are wrapped
No,
around this thing.
no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine to move. You're fine to move.
Nope. Fuck
Can
this.
I look down into
He
air?
doesn't. He
Like,
doesn't
You'll
like
get
heights.
used to it.
Indeed.
I don't like
He
heights.
died.
I don't like heights.
Can I look down? Like, what do I see of the city?
Yep, I will
Oh, is the
explain that
fog
in a
still there?
second. Yeah,
And
the
Starvik
fog is
shoves
indeed there.
Hana down.
Oh.
Long live the king!
Great reference.
Oh, my throat's
This
gonna be
is
sore
for
after
Henry.
this.
More people got that reference. Yay!
I mean,
More than any of
Pretty obvious.
Ben's references ever.
wow, what was this sass, bro?
Yeah,
Good
no
talk,
one
kid.
gets who Alien is, and no one likes Homestar Runner.
Now we need a Titanic reference with Hana and Thaler standing in the front of the ship.
Oh my fucking
Except
no!
Taylor would be the one at the tip of the ship.
Yeah.
How to drop
Get
the
him up.
fuck?
That'd be fucking great.
My
Oh
poor
boy, but
boy.
the city's fine. Totally not burnt to the ground.
Tease.
Yep.
just-
Well, we did
Doesn't-
manage to repel them twice, so that's got to count for something.
We did pretty good.
Okay, so I played a little bit of somber music, the only real somber music that I could find. So enjoy.
Poggers.
As you look over the city, we will move over into the other map.
Gaming.
Let me copy you guys. Now the aspect ratio might be a little messed up, but this is the map.
Will it
Oh.
get fixed after, or?
Oh
You do
shit!
not
It's
have any of
yep. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I'm worrying, man. I'm worrying.
Don't worry about it.
Hemp. I'm scared.
Oh, this is a huge map. I just
Whoa.
realized.
There's a deck. There's a lower deck. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Where
hot.
am I?
I'm spawning you guys in. You
Damn,
can
one bed.
you can move.
My bed.
No,
What do I
that is
see?
the captain's bed. That is
It was a joke.
that is these are in
Look
fact
at me. Look at me.
these are in
I am
fact
the captain now.
these are hammocks that you guys will sleep in.
Oh,
and,
let me like
shifts.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Where's
about the
Denali?
5.
Right here.
He's at the tip of the ship.
Okay. Upon looking down onto the ground, you see a mix of white and black fog kind of mixing together. On one hand, you would assume the blackish fog to be ash. The other hand, the white appears to be steam. And you look out towards the coastline and you see that a weird sight has occurred, where most of the coastline has been burned to an intensity where a cloud of steam covers the whole city, making it hard to look out at the chaos that has unfolded.
Damn.
That's a bit concerning.
However, you can
Wow.
see the following things.
Yeah.
As you were doing a rapid ascent, the dockyard has been completely lost. Flames lick the airships and burn them to the ground. Other airships join you in the rapid ascent, but half of them make it, only to a total of 4 or 5 ships. Other ones completely going off into other directions, while others crashing into hot air balloons and descending back down to their demise. It's not a good sight. Specifically, the Court of Merchants, where you left the Commerce District, has been completely leveled in just a pit of lava. The rest of the city
We saw
is,
that happen.
You did. The rest of the city is obscured in this dense steam. However, you look out further, and you notice that 2 mountains that were once before mountains have erupted in what appears to be volcanic ash. A volcano as volcanic ash spews out into the sky, causing half of the ash to cover this battlefield here. We have worrying reports. The royal family, the Hard Oaks, we don't know what happened to them. Odds are they might have escaped in a bunker, but we're not sure. What do we do? You here seem to have an idea of what you want to do? Or any semblance beforehand?
Our original plan was to, after receiving some new information, we plan to go to the Great Hard Oak. Do we have everything we would need for such a journey?
No.
Is there anything we should do?
We would need to wait for the ship to recharge. We had to do a hasty launch, which consumed a lot of our energy from the turbine gem. We can probably go for a couple of hours before having to stop, and stopping in the forest would spell disaster.
Are
there any
towns?
Are there any
ports
places
nearby?
Are there any places where we could stop? We don't know
Bramblebush?
Bramblebush.
What's Ramblebush?
Small hamlet.
Wait.
Out.
That Ramblebush? The place where cultists live?
Yep.
That Bramblebush.
Huh. I
Meet
always
some
fine
good
there.
friends there.
I mean, sure, we can go there if it hasn't moved from where maps suggested it was long ago. That could take us a couple of hours, just enough for the turbine gem to need its recharge.
Yeah. I'm fine with heading to Ramblebush.
Okay, it's settled. I'll have to go north. As he turns the wheel into the northern direction, and the ship does a drastic turn, going from the west towards the north.
Sailor's gonna grab onto the ground.
You should
I
be.
don't want to fall. I don't want to
What
fall.
are the other airships doing?
You should be fine.
Wild.
The other airships are scattering in other directions. Some are going south. Some are going. Where's
Okay.
the direction of the other cities?
Come on,
Some are going
Phalar, it's
to-
not that bad. You'll get
This
used to
seems
it
really
eventually.
bad.
Is anyone flying the anyone flying the Hard Oak Navy colors?
You are stuttering. Thanks, Discord.
You're a robot.
Robot mode.
Multi-dollar company.
What is Mike?
No, Discord.
Specifically, a majority of the ships that have survived, like 5 to 10 of them, they are sailing down to the southwest, which is where
Is
these.
this any better?
It's a lot better. The city of Blades is to the southwest,
Okay.
and that's where you're assuming that many of them are going. That might be much. That might be a place where you could go to get some answers, but that'll take a while and definitely a lot longer than your task at hand.
Yeah, Ramblebush, I guess.
Okay.
So, I have to make one thing clear. Did we lose?
Well, we didn't win.
We
So we lost.
we personally
Well,
our objective was to get out of Mercutius and start heading over.
we didn't win, but we didn't die. So
I would disagree on that. We
wait.
Yeah.
So you're saying we died?
I do
no, I
feel
would
kind of
disagree
dead.
that we haven't won.
I don't.
Oh,
Before you continue, I just want to let you know that under the stairs there's a latch down to below deck. There are some hammocks there, and I think, what was her name? Coppercat?
Copper kettle.
She'll be making us some dinner. Or some lunch, or whatever
Very
time of
nice
day it
of
is.
her.
Let's see here.
That's very nice of her.
Reload the page if you don't see any of them.
Okay.
you had to reload the page
Because I
because the
couldn't-
map was not showing at all.
Yeah, because I couldn't see Denali originally, and then I reloaded the page, and now he's here.
I still don't know how the Lord of Fire guy got in.
Well, that's
How about you ask your grimoire about it?
right.
Very funny, Turtle
from-
Man.
From what I heard
Connor.
from hearsay, appears they've been just sitting there and waiting to attack. I've heard that they've been sending people from the Crimson Phoenix into cities and just sacking them.
Well, would not surprise me. Anyway, Scarfix, yes, I disagree that we didn't win. Our objective was to get out of Mercosius and start heading over so we could retrieve the Codex, and we've done that. Is that not a win?
Well, in the grand scheme of things, perhaps.
Are we not going to the Great Hard Oak first?
I do think we should still head to the Hard Oak first.
I mean, we are. We at least should be, but that was our original. I was speaking of our original goal. Anyway.
We did also fail to save the city, which I mean.
Oh,
guess
that was
that's-
never a winning battle,
Well,
my friend.
Yeah. Don't
How would we save an entire city?
take that. Don't take that defeat too harshly. Sneak attacks almost always are effective.
We are a skilled group, but taking back an entire city. Well, you'd have to be one of those great heroes of legend to do that.
They most likely wanted to get back for Dove Day.
I wonder if I have a story about that in my books.
Arcane, you
Taylor's
had
gonna
your,
cry.
you had your mouse. Arcane, you had your mouse over Spark's gray eye, so it looked like both of his eyes were missing because your mouse color is
Arcane
red.
had his...
Oh.
Oh. Oops.
Can I feel my missing arm?
You can. The wound has mostly cauterized itself just from the heat of the latest battles.
Ow. Can't believe I'm still conscious.
It's at that moment that you feel a little woozy.
I'm gonna drop down then.
You drop down to one knee.
Hannah, can we?
Louis,
Hannah?
Louis,
Are
help
you
her.
okay?
Take it to the hammock.
Oh,
Sir,
yes, she did lose an arm, didn't she? I almost
That-
forgot.
Do you let Louis?
Yes.
Do you let Louis help you?
Yeah. He saw the guy.
I'm pretty sure Spark will help as well.
I like how
Ow.
no one questioned that.
I have some basic healing I could try. If you want.
So do I.
Oh, it's all
And I probably
feathered.
have a higher
Ugh.
plus to medicine
Not-
than a
not-
Fuller.
Not much healing can do against a lost limb, I assume.
Well, being a doctor, I'll see what I can do. Since it's literally my backstory.
You're a doctor? Oh. Okay.
There's Sakura.
Man,
No,
these people have weird talents.
no, Hana, don't die. Don't die on us, Hana.
She'll be fine. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna.
Through this.
Oh my god.
God.
Alright, hold on.
Why do you have the regeneration symbol on? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Let me do
Oh,
a
that's
little
cool.
cheeky so and
I didn't know
so.
you could do that. You can do chain moves. That's cool.
Oh, what the fuck am I looking at?
Are you making a pentagram?
What's Scarvix doing?
I did medicine.
Wow, it's a pentagram.
That was his medicine. Oh my god.
Hang on. You called.
Can't believe you did this.
Oh man, she can't even see what you're doing. Anyways.
Scarvix, I'll give you the not looking good. There's nothing you can salvage from her arm, even up to the bone of where her shoulder is has appeared to have been burned off. But in that sense, the wound has appeared to be completely cauterized. It's been severed at the shoulder, but it's fine. Apparently.
Well, Hannah, I've got good and bad news. Which
She's
do you want to hear
unconscious.
first?
Both?
You're unconscious, Kirby.
Oh.
You're yeah.
Well,
you-
gang, I've got some good and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Her arm is gone.
I prefer the good news first.
Well, the good news
Oh my fucking
is
god.
that she's not dead, and she's not going to bleed out from that wound.
Yay!
That
The bad news is that she doesn't have an arm.
No!
That is unsurprising.
It does, in fact, appear to be gone. I concur.
I'm very intelligent. I secured that knowledge.
Your skills as a medicine man are unparalleled.
I'm glad you agree.
Robin's gonna go hunt down that arrow bucket.
Maybe the World Archivist could give her a paper arm.
That I find that unlikely, but
When can I wake up? Oh god.
we could
no.
always ask.
Man, talk about being humbled. Get a paper arm the same size as the guy that you have beef with.
I'd make it fun of having a
I
paper
feel
arm.
like getting a paper
arm.
arm would just make it easier for him to burn off the next one.
True.
True.
Hey, Spark, I just noticed. Now you and Hano have something to bond over. It'll be,
I
it'll be
suppose
good for
that's.
it'll be good for team building.
I
When can I wake up?
suppose.
Roll
Never.
me a d4.
Yay, D4. How many hours am I past?
Oh, I didn't roll on wild magic. but,
4
yeah,
hours.
I'm gonna roll it now.
What did you end up rolling?
4.
4 hours.
Yeah, I didn't roll
Ooh.
I call it.
it.
Okay, no random ice cubes. Got it.
What?
Do you think cure wounds could make her arm grow back?
No.
I'm gonna shout from down here. Definitely not.
Fairly certain you'll
Do you
need
think
much
it's worth a
program
try?
Phalar,
Definitely not.
healing magic is powerful, but not that powerful.
effort.
I beg to differ.
You're welcome to try.
Taylor's gonna try and cast cure wound.
It certainly couldn't hurt at the very
Okay.
least.
You cast Cure Wounds, and
Shitty healing,
Wow.
bro.
it jolts Hana's body as if you used a defibrillator on her. However, her arm is not fine. Her arm doesn't heal itself back, and she doesn't
Okay.
appear to have been
As I was
revived
about
either.
to say, there's literally nothing of it left.
Look, it was a scientific experiment. That's what you scientist people say, right?
Yes.
I hypothesized and I won, I think. That's how it works, right?
That's
If it helps you feel
One?
better, sure.
There's some intellectual speak.
Lucky T's not
uh, I'm not very familiar with the scientific method, but I don't believe you can win it.
Sure you can.
Louis takes the time to excuse himself and moves back with Torimo.
Spark, perhaps we should be a bit easy on the lad.
Where's
I
he? I
don't,
didn't
think,
see
I don't think he's going to be doing too well with this.
What do you mean?
Never you mind, everything's fine.
Okay.
He's certainly an odd one, but. By the way, I'm speaking this in like a little whisper, so Phalar doesn't hear it.
Oh, are we using the quiet voices now? Are we trying not to wake her up?
Yes, that would be an excellent idea.
Okay.
He's certainly an odd one. He sometimes seems to have his head pointed in the right direction, but other times he just wanders off and starts spouting nonsense.
Who's that handsome motherfucker? Holy shit.
Huh?
What?
True.
What?
Whoa, hold on. When did Louis look good? Hold on.
He got some new art because he doesn't
He got upgraded.
doesn't deserve the classic
Default art.
Oh, that's also
default
not his name.
Elven Turbine art. It's Louis.
It's Louis. You just said
His
an
name's
anagram.
Louis, but it's not.
It's an anagram somehow.
Nor Telegazir.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's just
his alias. That's his alias.
that's just the art.
Uh huh.
I thought he was a human. Didn't realize he was an elf.
He's a half elf.
Anyway.
Oh, I found the art.
Phalar is a bit ignorant to many things in the world. Oh, how I wish I could be ignorant to many of the bad things in this world.
Ignorance is a bad thing, I think.
Notice this guy's
If you don't know all the bad things in the world, how could you point them out and try and fix them?
Yes.
Can I make a perception check to try and hear him?
Yeah, you can.
But yes, his
Yeah, you could pretty easily hear.
We've actually been just stage whispering.
but
Phalar's not gonna pay it any mind. He's just gonna kind of like look at the ceiling.
But yes, he is ignorant of many a thing. Perhaps we could try to educate him. I'm not sure how that would work.
Well, this is a good idea, but we shouldn't push him in all at once. You know, ease him in, as it were.
Bayshra.
Yeah, that could work. That could work. What do you
I
think?
mean, he did just see an entire city burn.
And he seems mostly unperturbed by it.
Well, that's an excellent start.
Telling him that burning cities is bad, and I'm not sure where we're going with this.
Yeah. I don't know either. Let's move on to the next bit.
Let's move
Oh,
on.
of course. Right. I wanted to talk with Hana. Why the fellow Crimson? Why those
I'm
Crimson
fucking
fellows? Called her a
Good luck
traitor.
with that.
I have a feeling she was once part of them, but turned away. So, yeah, I'm hoping to talk with her about that.
Well, she is unconscious, so maybe give it a bit of time.
Yes, of course, I'm gonna have to wait, but it's just interesting. I didn't know she had a background like that.
Scarvix, remember when I asked you about whether or not the Crimson Phoenix was bad?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I have a confession to make.
Oh?
I wasn't starting a band.
You weren't? Well, that's a shame.
I just really needed some info on Phoenix.
Well, it's always good to have information on our enemy, but what's wrong about that?
Well, because I didn't want to raise suspicion on Hana, because she told me already. Oh, did I tell you she's part of the Phoenix? Or was part of the Phoenix? I feel like that's something pretty major.
Yes, that is fairly major. I've figured it out through some clues.
Oh,
But
not to brag, but I found out first.
that's
You sure did.
Not to brag.
You sure did. Good
You,
for
Kind of a
you.
genius.
definitely didn't brag, of course. What do you think she told you, and what did she tell you?
Well, first of all, I didn't try to intrude on her business. You do seem like the type of person to pry into people's business, Spar. If I'm just being honest.
I do tend to do that, yes.
But she didn't. She just told me her complaints with the Phoenix and how she grew a distaste for it. We talked over it under the stars, and I don't know. She started screaming for a bit. That was kind of weird. Not gonna lie. She screams a lot.
That
Do you realize that she screams like a lot?
She
It's quite
seems,
loud.
she seems angry of sorts.
So yeah, we had a cool discussion. It was super fun and cool. Did I say it was cool? It was cool. And then she was like, and I was like, oh, cool. And then, yeah, she left the Phoenix, and then Lord of Fire showed up, and like, out of nowhere, she like punched him, right? And then Lord of Fire was like, no,
Baylor,
bad.
Baylor. We were there for that.
You were? You
Yeah.
were! I totally
Yes.
forgot.
Like I said before, sometimes on the right path, sometimes you just wanders off. Anyway, right. Yes, the Lord of Fire did have a few choice words. I can't remember them right now. Probably should have written them down somewhere.
I think
yeah.
there was something along the lines of traitor, scumbag, something mean like that.
Probably.
I can never imagine betraying my own people. Imagine doing that. That's crazy talk.
Imagine.
Hey, Phalar,
What's up?
I never asked. What is your people, and have you betrayed them?
Well, does something smell good? I think Gloria's cooking something.
I do believe she is cooking something.
I'm gonna go check in on her. Don't want to start a fire on the ship. That'd be silly. Imagine starting a fire on the ship.
That would be pretty
That
bad.
that would be crazy. Hi, Gloria.
Scarvix, I believe Phalar is also hiding something.
Yes, that seemed rather
Did Adam
apparent.
just say something?
He's not talking.
Did
He's
you-
been
did-
talking in chat.
Did you walk through the wall?
That's a wall?
Yes. The door's here.
Do it again.
It's a druid thing. You wouldn't understand.
Bark skin.
What?
Freeze dried.
What you making?
Just wait till you see
Well,
what Tavin
We
can
don't
do.
we don't really have much here, so just a simple salad for starters.
Oh,
Basra likes meat. I know. I already gave
like
you a
meat
couple
too.
slabs. It's okay. Pat.
this is a lot of fish.
Well,
That's a lot of fish.
well, Mercutius is a naval area, I think. So, we do get a lot of fish
Probably.
from air.
Does Louis ever say something to Tavin?
Nah, he just donut walls him. Hey, I didn't even notice you there. That's so cool. Now with my new art, man. I don't need nerds like you anymore. But what were you saying?
That weapon of yours did some serious work. Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
I learned all by myself. You know, this ranky-dink thing here, it's not even the real shit. It's the janky shit.
Oh, really? It seemed pretty impressive to me.
I heard if you get a golden gun, standard gun, whew, them shits be like little bombs in their hands, you know?
Yeah. Wonder if we can find one of those on our adventures.
You'll have to take a
Both of
bullet
us
trial.
You interested? We could probably take it together.
I have a bad history with the golden guns. I don't know if they'll take too kindly to me strolling into their HQ wanting to take a bullet trial.
Maybe you can join the silver guns instead.
Hold on. Hold. I've held.
Holding.
I'm holding my breath. I can't.
The silver, the silver guns. Do they exist, Thoromo? I don't know. Can you leave? I'm trying to steer the ship. Well, right.
Alright.
They're
They're
both trying to
steering
steer-
together.
You're both trying to steer the ship.
You're holding your hands. Stealing.
Right. So, what did you want to learn about the bullet trial? I took it before, actually, believe it or not.
Does it involve getting shot a lot?
Yeah, what does it entail?
Well,
I can't imagine you become a bullet. Could that be
Nah, it's there are these things they're called bullet gems. They're also known as soul gems if you want to be super technical. But these bullet gems are said to harbor a little bit of your soul in them, and so when you fire them, you're using a little bit of your soul magic. And I guess the trial involves facing your fears and fighting creatures of the soul that, I guess, weaken you and freeing yourself or something.
Well, that sounds wonderful and not
These-
horrifying at all.
These janky crystals here, all the janky guns that I have, they use soul gems that are from the black market. So there's a chance that it can backfire and hurt me, but I heard the drawback from using golden gun standard weaponry is not that harsh.
Fascinating. Fuck, now I slipped into the accent from you doing it. Anyways, look forward to facing my fears then, I guess.
Or something. I don't really know. I failed the first part of the bullet trial. Apparently it's somewhat of a tournament or something. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I didn't make it past the first part. They didn't like the cut of my jib.
With that new hairstyle of yours, you just might make it.
Yeah, man. You know, I just decided one day, you know what? I might slick the hair back, let it grow a little bit, brace the wild style.
Yeah, I've been trying something new with my hair myself.
Yeah, growing that shell hair, you know.
Yep.
All right. And
Adds to the flavor.
as we do that, something begins to happen to the person that has fallen unconscious here.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what
Here,
this
let
could
me- Let me unmute the bot. I want to hear his song.
To GodCon.
Uh,
Yep, that's kind of what I thought.
As oh, that's loud.
So you can't do that noise with the fishbone.
oh right, fishbone. Ah,
As Hana finds herself awake, she awakens in a completely white room, as if one that would be thrown in like a mental institution where it's padded, everything is white.
Oh God.
There stands a white desk and a white pen, a white chair. Everything is a bright, radiant white color. However, in the center lies a globe. What do you do?
so there's a desk, a chair.
In a globe.
Let's look at the globe.
Okay. As you look into the globe, it's almost like you're looking into the eye of a black hole. As you look into the globe, your view expands, and what you see instead of the world in the event horizon, you see many different stars that coalesce themselves into a center point. All of the stars begin to shine, and you see the half visage of a person appearing off into the distance. I will copy and paste you over to a different part of the map so you can see who is there.
Is it?
Oh shoot! It's this girl.
Oh yeah.
There
Who's
stands
this person?
There stands an angel adorned in crimson red armor and the regalia of the angels of long gone eras. Her wings are adorned with bronze plates, and her look is somber. You notice that black tears draw down her face as she stares at you. A look of a curious nature draws upon her face. Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Are you the one who broke the shackles of the Phoenix?
Perhaps. I'm.
Good. I made the right call. As a smile curls up her face. You know, I know someone who did the same exact thing as you did. Long, long ago. A half-orc. Do you know her?
She shakes her head.
Oh, come on. All half-orcs know each other. But wait, you're not a half-orc.
I'm not.
Can you remove your hood? It's
I'll
hard to
remove
see
my
your
hood.
face. You remove the hood, and what does your hair look like?
It's white. There's some like pinkish to it, but it's mostly white.
Pull up the Hana
Oh.
art.
She looks
Oh.
anime.
I see.
Where's the new Hana art?
And then it dawns across. Then it dawns on her. Oh, you're an angel.
Bum bum bum.
Stop what they call
Bum, bum, bum,
Asimars.
bum.
Well, Asimar is the Bjork term for angels, but yeah. She gets up from the chair. Peculiar. You know, I know another angel who fell in the shackles of a phoenix. Do you know Sanvia? Well, not anymore. I consumed her. But
I've heard of her.
yeah, she talked a lot about you. Some sort of kinship. I guess you two were alike. Part of her resides inside of me now, but.
Will you do the same with me?
Oh no, you're not. You're not one of the 7 I need to find. I have to find a couple of others. But that is for different times. I just wanted to study you for a second because you're so interesting. I don't see a lot of Asimars that have fallen off the Mount Celeste. Were you born or did you fall actually?
I don't know. Probably I was Born.
She puts puts her hands up to her cheek and kind of like stares you down for a little bit. You get a sense that there's like a little bit of a childish nature to her,
Sure is.
but it's kind of mixed with like this weird and almost a sudden tonal shift where she gets super serious. My, you are peculiar.
I don't understand why.
I don't know either. But you're here. So clearly there's something important. This is where they keep the insane people.
Fitting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to take my trial. But
Trial for what?
to ascend to godhood.
You know, just casually.
I see.
The angels need a shepherd. In these times of darkness, they could use a shepherd of light. Does that make sense?
She nods.
Just like how the people of Adir need a shepherd of light. Does that make sense?
She nods again.
I see the message is clear. Now what can I do about your arm?
Hmm?
A most peculiar situation.
Paper arm.
That's her favorite word.
Paper arm.
Words.
Paper arm.
Best not be a paper arm.
Oh,
Who-
you betray me so.
Who would use paper as an arm? I mean, that's weird. I
The
mean,
World Archivist, apparently.
I do know of someone that uses a sword that's made out of cards, but a paper arm? That's so weird.
Empo roasting himself.
It sure is.
Man, you humans are interesting. It's a shame. I wanted to be with you guys a little bit more, but my time is up. I just have a couple of more left, and then that's it. But I guess I can give you a parting gift. As she walks over to you, and her wings begin to shine. As a little bit of divine power begins to course through your body, where there once was a stub for an arm, instead lies an arm made out of solid light. Forms in your
That's
hand.
cool.
Hey, Emp, do me and Scarvix see anything?
You will be shush.
Okay.
You will be the shepherd of the people, okay?
Sure. What's
What's what?
you know of the Lord of Fire, right?
I do. I pissed him off quite a bit. I consumed one of his... What are they called?
Cinder Knights.
Yeah. He didn't like that very much.
Yeah. He wanted to kill my master, I guess. That's what
Who's
threw
your
me over the
master?
edge. It's a man named Nishi.
You know, that name sounds familiar. Why?
I don't know how to answer you. Maybe it's Sanvi in whatever way, you've absorbed her, I guess, maybe.
Something about the weapons. The weapons he wanted to collect?
The Karing swords?
Yeah. They summon something, right?
I believe so.
Don't let that be summoned, please. That's my counterpart. And ideally, I wouldn't like for a devil to be, or a devil of that magnitude to be released. If that makes any sense.
What would it do?
Seep darkness and fire across the land. And I'm sure the Lord of Fire would very much like to have a prime demon on its case to help it.
I certainly wouldn't like that.
Maybe we could do something else then. When you find one of those weapons, give one to me, okay? And I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
Hopefully by then I'll become a god. And then I could do some, in the words of Bjornar, fucky shit.
Wow.
Good luck then.
Yeah, good luck to you. She gives you a thumbs up.
I'll try to give her a thumbs up back with
You
my
give
arm.
her a thumbs up back with your radiant arm. Okay, and you have activated the arm of the shepherd,
Oh,
Shit.
which is a boon of Alia. It is an actual arm, so you can now use two-handed weapons. And whenever you make melee attacks, you get to add a D8 of radiant damage to it.
Oh my god.
It's a free mini
That's so
smite.
good.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Strahd is fucked.
Run.
That's it. This is the Strahd killer party. That's what we're optimizing for.
does anything happen or we're
Pretty
just here?
cool.
You awaken as a glowing beam of light almost blinds Scarvix and Spark.
Ah,
Ow!
What? Hana, are you okay?
yes, I'm fine.
Okay. Hey, what was that?
She raises up her arm so we can see it.
Oh.
Oh my god, my medicine
is-
worked! I'm the best!
Wow.
I don't believe that was. I've never seen medicine like that. I don't think it was your medicine.
It
but...
worked! I'm a
Okay.
genius!
Okay.
I'm a
And
doctor.
this will be great. This will
God,
get
I
me
love
great
this
money.
party.
What are you guys talking about? Oh,
Hana has another arm, which is very fortunate.
oh, man, the World Archivist really has favorites, huh?
It's
I
I-
mean,
I haven't even spoken to him yet.
I assume the Archivist gave you a new arm. He has a
Hana
tendency
shakes
to
her
do that.
head. That's not who it is.
What?
It's
Oh.
not.
Then
Is that a
he
thing
did.
ex-Crimson Phoenix members can do?
No, some angel I met. Another Azamar.
An angel.
Wait,
Angel.
wait,
Most
wait.
interesting.
Another Azamar?
Yes, I am an Azamar.
Oh,
You
Oh,
you mean to?
What?
Baylor's flabbergasted.
Hold on, I didn't prepare for this. Give me 1 second to just scroll
Oh
in my notes. Taylor's gonna take out like all 3 of his books and just rapidly like search through them.
Okay.
well, this is a night of several revelations.
Is it seriously that big of a deal?
It's. I will admit, it's probably not that big a deal, but the fact that you met an angel is, I consider, somewhat a big deal.
Who was this angel?
I don't think she ever gave me her name.
Ah, a shame then. Maybe we could find a statue of her? It's unlikely.
You mean to tell me all of this time You were an Azamar, not just some ordinary human person.
Is there a problem with that?
There's no problem with that. My people are obsessed with your kind.
Why?
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, but just put 2 and 2 together. Stars person, Azamar, they kinda go hand in hand.
Eries. Oh my god, my spelling.
Typo in the D&D chat. Get him.
I wouldn't really know.
Can you do like cool Azamar stuff? Like, can you turn into like, what do Azamars do? Don't they like turn into planets? Can you turn into a planet? You can so turn into a planet, can't you?
I don't think that's what they can do.
Also, that'd be a bad idea to do in here. It's rather cramped.
That's fair.
Yeah, I imagine another planet suddenly growing out right here would, well, at least not be good.
What can I do?
You can burn everyone around you.
No, that's a Crimson
Also,
Phoenix thing.
Now
No, that's Scourge Azamar.
your flames are no longer of heat. They are instead of radiance. And they are of light.
Can you still control flames on that?
No. It's a different type of flames.
Wait, do you have like cool wings or something?
What a waste of a
No.
spell.
I can't fly.
Oh. I see. Wait, so does that mean you like fell from the sky place or something?
No.
Moving on.
Oh. Wait, then how else are Azamars made? Truly a troubling thought.
I look to Spark. He's the nerd.
When a man and a woman love each
We should
other very
educate you on other things before this, Phalar.
What do you mean?
Well, there are certainly more important things to know about in the world than how Azamars are made.
I feel like that's a very important question.
Why would it be that important?
I don't know. Because Azamars are literally angel people? They literally have a connection to, you know, that heaven place, that Mount Celestia place? You know, not important at all. Or anything.
I don't even know what that is.
What? Huh. Interesting.
You just shattered Phalar's religion. He'd be branded as a heretic now.
True.
Oh, shoot.
There's... I still don't understand why you're
If there's an arm of the shepherd, is there a leg of the sheep?
probably... Oh, I didn't notice this, huh?
It was just posted.
Yeah.
Notice what? What was just
Check
posted?
chat, my arm.
Oh, okay.
You're so
Ah, I
strong
see.
now. Jesus Christ.
Sir, I guess you want to learn more?
Well, say goodbye to stealth.
Yeah, I want to learn more.
Yes, I would like to ask you a few questions.
You should ask your Grimoire then.
I mean,
Maybe you can ask the Archivist to fix it for me.
fine then. I was going to ask about your past. I would prefer.
What?
Well, the Crimson Phoenix called you
Oh,
traitor,
that. Right.
and Phalar confirmed that you were part of the Crimson Phoenix. So I wanted to ask about that. It seems a little rude to pry into someone's past without well, first asking them.
It certainly is.
But I, of course, could ask my grimoire.
Well, last
Cool.
time we asked the Grimoire about the Lord of Fire, well, didn't go well.
Good point, but I wouldn't be
I
asking
assure
about
you,
that.
I won't. Well, burn your book, I guess.
Are you giving me permission to open it?
Hmm.
She's not saying no.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Spark is gonna crack open his grimoire and be like, "What is Hana's history with the Crimson Phoenix?"
Okay, in saving throw. This is above. This is since you're actively asking about a player's past. This will be a pretty high DC.
Oh boy. Don't worry.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm terrible at it.
Tides.
Okay.
For the chaos.
There's Salifax standing next to you for free plus
That will
plus
succeed.
30. Oh.
That is not a very high
That will
DC.
succeed, but you will suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
fine.
So-
Take a nap. You'll be fine.
So, this is what you find out. Hana, indeed,
Soft and kind.
was born an angel,
Ooh, interesting.
and she served during the Uprising Wars, specifically as one of the main bruisers of the angel class. However, during the Uprising War, she ended up losing her wings and falling down to the world. When that happens, you coincidentally lose all of your memories of while you were up on Mount Celeste. Just in time for someone by the name of Aura Dala to pick up the lost Asimar, who was reborn again. Ensuring that she couldn't remember anything about her past, Aura Dala killed her and reset her verge. So she started again as a new person. This time given the name Hana to ensure that no one had any suspicion of her former life in case any angels came to ask. It also served as another method because the Crimson Phoenix, if they were to release Isuna, they would need an angel to use all 12 weapons of Karing. Because you need balance in the world whenever you do things of these natures. So, having an angel that is of pure light, you would need that to summon a demon of pure darkness. So Hana was bred for that same exact reason. Nishi was there to collect the weapons, Hana was there to use the weapons. Nishi cannot unlock their full potential. That's what Hana was used for, as a conduit. However, the influence of the light began to mess with Hana a little bit, as throughout the campaign, she has slowly begun to lose her tie with the Crimson Phoenix because of the connection with the angels and the light, as well as your guys' influence as well. As though as she would hate to admit it, you guys have grown on her quite a bit.
Oh,
Damn it, the book's saying this.
and the book is saying this, by the way.
Hana covers her
When
face.
when the book says that Hana kind of covers her face, blushing a little bit.
She's a tsundere through and through.
And the
Kinda
book
cute.
Aka.
The book finally says, and so, when the heroes make their way to the Draconic Union, that is where they will find, and then the book cuts off.
Wait a second.
Does it ever say my first name before Hana, or?
Nope.
Huh.
That was certainly more than I expected.
Leave me on a cliffhanger like that, huh?
These grimoires are quite convenient. Shame it couldn't tell us what happens next in the story.
Maybe you could use your grimoire to ask that?
Can you scry with the grimoires? Says-
Maybe.
We could probably do a pseudo scrying.
I'd use mine, but the Lord of Fire kind of broke it.
Alright, let me try then.
So T, how are you?
Tease.
Grimoire,
She was
what
like
will happen to
scared.
me tomorrow? And let's see, int save.
Wait, no, that's not what.
Don't think
Okay.
Robin will probably be sitting down next to T while this is going on.
You
she's like
will,
wrapped around the mask, by the way.
Yeah. That's why. He's big fat turtle, so he can act as another weight for her to be near.
On the
Well,
7th of Fitir, you will make your way to the hamlet of Ramblebush, and you will meet the Archivist. Again. And something will happen. Although, the details of it are fuzzy.
Well, Vaylor, Now you know how an
Archivist
Aquamon-
kills Spark.
You were supposed to ask what happens to Dragon Isles.
I
well,
can't.
we'll have to wait till
Someone
tomorrow
else-
for that.
Someone else should. You all have grimoires
Someone
too.
else had a grimoire around us.
All of you have grimoires. Come on.
Mine's
I'm literally
broken.
not even know what's going on right now.
Okay.
How
Nobody's
Talon and
sitting around
Tyr just
hasn't used their
chilling over
grimoire
here.
yet. We could use it.
What do you want me to ask?
What happens at the Dragon Isles?
Would that be pulling knowledge from the future? That
You
sounds.
just ask about
Yeah,
the
I'm sure
Dragon
no one will
Isles.
get mad.
The book pulled mine from the future, apparently.
Well, you ask about the Dragon Isles. Or the
Who's
World
saying
Codex.
that?
The problem-
I'm saying that in your head as a meta thing.
Ah,
The problem with asking things in the future is because if
The first
if,
meta law.
if you don't get an outcome you like, that's tough shit. Because whenever you explain something or whenever you find out something that happens in the future, that event is locked in place and nothing can change it, unless you want to break a meta law and deal with the string bearer.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine with it.
Ahara shakes
Bit
her
of
head.
casual meta fracture.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Ask about-
I understand that.
Coward. That was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That was me. I'm sorry.
She stands up a bit.
I'm sorry.
Back down.
So
Taylor?
there's gonna like little crouch a little more into his corner.
Perhaps first thing we should do is when is a good time to make a joke?
Okay. In the silence, we will take our chance to move over to the other party that are sitting around and being
That's
loners.
all.
Yeah, you
Not
got
being a
the
loner. She's scared. It's a being a loner.
Too
That's
bad.
horrible
Roleplay time.
times now.
She's literally trembling, like because she's so like.
Well, I have to leave because it's me leave
No.
time. So
Little Tavin fucks off.
Tavin,
Okay, bye.
Little
yeah,
one.
Tavin fucks off
Little one.
because my swim has not been canceled.
See you,
so-
Alec.
Bye bye.
Have a
Bye,
good swim.
Don't drown.
Don't drown.
Yeah, I'll go
get hit by
drown.
Go get hit by lightning. Oh, too late.
Little one.
She's still like just shaking.
Don't be scared. Come with don't come with me. Fuck. He will.
So the reason why I can explain why. It's just after all the adrenaline of all the fighting and the slaughtering, it kind of put a toll on her because she came from like a sheltered life, right? And she just had to like witness like I don't know several like dozens of people die, right?
Yep.
So she's kind of trauma. She's pretty trauma.
He comes in, gives you a hug. Come with me. I will listen to your problem. So.
Okay. Okay.
And he takes you to the mast of the ship.
Oh God! Don't throw me.
Bye, Miz. No more.
Bye.
No more.
I hope you have wings.
What is troubling you?
Well, I didn't know the world was so violent, and and she's kind of like she really hasn't been in combat for although she seems to be pretty good at combat. She pretty much there's all adrenaline, right?
Yep.
So she's
Come
it's like
here.
I had a sheltered life, and I wanted to explore the world, but I didn't think there'd be so much violence.
He wraps you in another hug. Listen, little one. Life is met with many different kinds of people. What you just interacted with are the worst kind of people. People who take what you have, people who burn what you have, people who ruin others. They burned my home and my spiritual home. I understand it's tough, and I will be here to help you.
I just wonder what my journey is. What is gonna? What is my purpose? What do I live for? I don't know anymore.
Your journey lies with your companions. You shall be a strong shield for them.
But I feel so weak.
You are not weak. Did you not see what you did to the people there? You did wonderful things. You killed many of them. You slaughtered them. People who have hurt me and my family and almost drove my people to extinction. You have done many good things for us.
But isn't killing a terrible thing?
Not when it's against the Phoenix. Those who kill first.
But Hana was part of a phoenix, but I don't want to kill her.
Hana was a part of the Phoenix.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, the Lord of Fire destroyed her, like her arm, and she like fought against him. So
What you said to me while we were running, what was it?
you have more to live for.
That same thing applies here.
Well,
I had the death wish. I wanted to avenge my people. I wanted to die the stone's honor.
well, I don't think throwing your life away would have anyone's life away would have been good, but I don't know my family. I don't know who I really came from. It's just a lot of pressure because I didn't know this was going to be such an undertaking because I just wanted a new life, but being kicked out of my home because of his son.
We will find your family, and we will forge you a new identity as new stones are formed in the earth.
I just hope it doesn't have to be more killing, but I guess it's an inevitability.
Sometimes we have to. It is a sad truth of life,
She like nods. Okay.
especially against the Phoenix. They are irredeemable. The Dream
Wow.
Realm,
Yikers.
the Dream Realm has burnt because of them. My home has burnt because of them. They threw our people into bedlam. This skull, taps the skull on his shoulder. Do you know who that is?
No.
It is the skull of my mother, our clan leader. I watched her get killed right in front of my eyes by an orc. A flame.
Uh-oh.
Wow. That's horrible.
And I keep it here as a reminder that those who burn shall deserve that same fate.
She becomes kind of more inspired by his words.
He puts his hand, his large hand, and kind of like puts it over your head and kind of like pats you.
She
Come,
smiles.
come here, one last hug.
Okay. Hug.
I will teach you more about ship.
Oh. She smiles and gets all excited.
Come here. This,
Friendship with Hana ended, now friends with Denali.
this up at top. You do notice that the clouds here are moving at a very fast speed in a cyclical pattern. This is Turbine Gem. This is gem that powers waves. Waves of clouds that slice through air as if knife across butter.
Oh.
They
She like takes note.
They require recharge every couple of days. It is main component. They require intense amount of air energy, only once received by cloud giants, however, stolen by greedy humanoids and given to the world. Humanoids are always to blame for problems.
Wow.
Oh,
Yikes.
that makes sense. Okay. Where do you get the power from? From the sky?
The power comes from the sky, indeed. It comes from, who is the benefactor of the sky giants? Hold on. It comes from Loki, the guardian of cloud giants. His power, his divine right.
Divine, right?
It
Loki.
It courses through. Yes, Loki. Loki, the guardian of cloud giants. The tricky bastard.
Oh.
Known
okay.
for throwing our people into chaos. And disappearing like the motherfucker he is.
I'm laughing at a character. Oh, this is very interesting. I'd like to learn more about the cloud giants one day.
One
Maybe your
day,
history.
maybe we will find Cloud Giant atop of Cloud Citadel. From what I've heard last, only one exists.
Oh.
He consumed his other people to help fight against Phoenix.
Oh, do you know where like Sky Citadel may be?
I cannot tell. I have not learned that secret. It exists within where we are right now in the skies.
Oh, I wonder if the book can tell us an idea.
Book?
She pulls out the grimoire from the World Archivist.
Oh. I see you have been chosen by the devourer of knowledge. Good.
Would
I
I be able to...
I feel a kinship with that book. I don't know
does
why.
Huh. It's interesting. Also, when you were talking about your mother, the only thing I have from my master was this orb in my staff, and it's kind of been tempering my wild magic. But I don't know what it really is.
Let me see. Let me see Orange Gem.
Oh, yeah, so I give him the staff.
As you give him the staff, he kind of can I take gem out of staff?
Oh, yeah.
He takes his finger and kind of like pushes the gem out of the staff. Interesting. I don't know this magic source.
I wonder if somebody does. Because I don't even know what its power contains. I was just given to it when my master passed away as a way to control my wild magic.
I will do some digging for you, but I don't know what I will find, because unknown magic sources are hard to study without knowing the properties and the laws that they follow.
Okay.
I sense magic that is perhaps otherworldly.
I wonder if I should ask the World Archivist. Wouldn't that be kind of silly? That'd be kind of meta. I'm not gonna meta. I'm gonna let it go.
The whole book's meta to begin with.
Should I ask about what the eye of the guy of the the guy's eye? Do you want me to do it?
Go for it.
We're not gonna stop you.
I don't know. Would it make
I
sense
don't know what's
for her to
happening.
know?
In character.
I know. I don't know. I feel like I would want to learn more about the cloud. In character, I'd probably ask more about Denali's past, but I mean, I could try to ask about the Sky Citadel. Would that be a thing I can do?
You could also ask about the gem. Don't feel like you have to not ask about it.
I just don't want to rush it. But
No,
that's
I mean,
fine. Okay.
Not seen as
I can
rushed.
add. I'll ask about the gem.
It'll be a
We'll
high
make it
in save, but yeah, you can make it.
All right. I don't have tides, so here we go. Yep, didn't think it'd be high enough.
Okay.
That's okay.
You succeed, but you suffer 1 point of exhaustion. That will go away at the end of next session.
Okay.
Where
What
is
does
it?
1 point of exhaustion do? I gotta look it up again.
It's disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta write that down. Both you and Spark suffer the
Just give myself a debuff, which is exhaustion. I'll just put this one.
knowledge purge, Spark, and T.
Oh, great. My thing is not working.
Now, where is this image
Is there
for
all
him?
exhaustion's on here? Here we go. I can put exhaustion on here. It's the smiley face up on the top left, by the way. Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
Which image works for him?
I gotta turn off my mage armor. Let me do that. Toggle effect. It's now off.
No, it's not that. That's the Shogun of Flames art. That's not the right art. This will work.
Scary.
You can just give Arcane Exhaustion if you go into his character sheet.
I already gave myself exhaustion.
Okay. Disadvantage on ability checks. That's all like
Okay.
that's not saves, right? That's just like Arcana, right? If I click Arcana, give me disadvantage. Yeah. Delete that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's fine. I can trip down more stairs next session.
Incredible.
But at disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
Dart saves his level 3 exhaustion.
Oh, saves.
Start.
That's awful.
Yeah, exhaustion can get real bad when you're stuck with the worst parts of it.
At level 4, I
Like
think you
real
just
life.
die.
No, it's at level 5.
5
Oh.
is pretty much. I
I
think
think
6 is death.
No,
Five
five.
is
Five
really-
is five is just death. I'm pretty
Oh,
certain.
why is there 6 levels exhaustion? That's weird.
Yes, sir. I thought it
It
was
says
5.
6. 1,
Was?
2, 3,
Maybe
4,
I am
5,
wrong.
6.
Yeah, 6 you dead. 5 is like you're crippled.
You cripples 3, I thought. Or 2. Like half your movement.
Okay. Instead of your grimoire answering you, the gem that is inside Denali's hand begins to shift.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
It's coming.
That's not normal. Oh no.
He's coming.
Almost there.
You're good. Take your time.
I'm gonna start trying to wrap my right arm with my bandages.
I could. Your arm probably wouldn't be. Well, you're not showing your arm anyway, so. Or you're not like taking off the robe yet, so.
I'm not.
I don't have to redo your art.
I really like it. I really like the cloth version.
That's fine. You can keep it on as long as you want. You can switch between too if you want.
Sure.
The cloak is fine. It goes with your personality more.
Edgy.
Although
Wow.
I do like her actual design a lot too. That's fine.
I like both, but I don't know.
It's fine. You can keep it on.
This looks so cool.
I don't mind. I enjoy both designs. I like the background too. The background's my favorite.
This will work.
The fire.
Okay. We're getting some new music.
Oh.
It's a new patron, guys. I hope.
My dad.
Elias coming back?
No, it's not Alea.
This is calming music. Hold on.
This is very common.
Damn, I've got some new music, bro.
Something's wrong, I can tell.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, he's
Hello?
done the voice. Hello?
Hello?
Oh shit. Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
shoot.
Wait, you can see me?
Who are you? She's making
Oh,
a face.
shit.
She's making.
Oh shit, you all can see me? I've been,
Static.
I've been trying to speak to you for months, years, millennia. Finally, someone can see me. Holy shit, I've been going insane.
Whoa, his art is
Oh.
so cool.
His art is really cool. Who are you?
Excuse me, the DM is finding lore.
Take your time. Take your time. I know this is unexpected.
Error 404, lore not found.
Where would this
I don't
be
care
under?
what I don't care what clothes he's wearing. I'm imagining him as like an old radio announcer now because the voice alone. This just in.
This just in. You're fucked, kid.
Oh no. jumps off the boat. Just kidding.
Hello. They call me the Static. How you doing, kid?
Wow, I don't even know what you are, but you're very cool looking.
I believe I'm what you kids call a glitch.
A glitch? Is that like the World Archivist?
I don't know who the fuck that is, kid, but maybe.
Oh, you've been here this whole time? What have you been doing?
Well, it's hard to explain, kid. I don't know if you would understand. I don't know if you would. I don't know if you would, kid. Do you know what a computer is?
A kaput.
Yeah, no. Just know that I come from someplace far away, and I was created, and then suddenly that country fell apart, and now I'm here to roam the galaxy, just here, by myself. And then I found you, and I was like, wow, she looks exotic and cool and cute, and maybe I should follow her and learn a little bit more about her culture. And here I am.
Wow.
Learning you. Now what the fuck are you?
I'm a snake. I'm a Yanti, and I like
No,
to cast
this
magic.
is not meta. There are computers in the world. Stop it.
Apparently
Who's he
they
talking
are.
to?
The chat.
I meant in character.
Do you know of the Shadran civilization? Wait,
The chat.
can you travel space yet? Can you travel the astral sea?
She's like question marks all over her head. She's like, what?
Oh no. Oh no. I went to a level 3 planet.
A level what? she's just so shocked. She's gonna like pet his hair.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm trapped here. I can't
She wants to
leave.
know what your hair feels like. It looks like really soft.
His hair is indeed very soft.
Oh.
And kind.
Shit, I'm trapped in a... Fuck.
Were you trapped in this little orb?
It's a lot more complicated than that. Kinda?
Oh.
I guess the orb made it so you can look at fourth dimensional spaces? Because technically that's what I am. Now that sounds like a lot of gibberish. And it is. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. How can I help you though? Like, is there anything you need of me?
You need to get me off the fuck this planet.
Okay.
Just
Sounds,
said
sounds
like it's
easy
nothing.
enough. We could just fly the ship into the sky, right?
No, we'll probably die. Well, you probably die. I'll be fine. But, yeah. Don't die on me, kid. I've been watching you for a while. You're pretty cool. You're a cool cat.
Oh, thank you. I think you're pretty cool too. You have really cool wings.
Now, the problem is, you just look like you're talking to yourself right now, because this guy can't see me. So,
It's fine. She doesn't care. She's awkward anyway.
but what do you need help with? I heard something about your magic.
Oh, I just don't know what to do. I just want to help my friends, but I don't like to kill. But I guess it's an inevitability, right?
Let me help you out here, kid. I'll try and help you the best of my ability. Okay.
So,
Okay.
he begins to course a little bit of multicolored magic into your body. And you now gain the innate ability that whenever you use wild magic, you can re-roll it twice and pick the outcome that is more favorable to you.
Oh shit, nice.
Ooh, triple it.
Very epic.
I can pick the outcome. Does that make my wild magic shirts happen more often?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So, instead of rolling a 1, it is now a 1 to 4 chance.
Oh, you want me just to roll a d5?
No, you can roll a d20. It's just now a 1 to 4 chance of happening.
Also 1, 2, 4. Okay.
Yep.
Kid,
Cool.
the magic that you got there, some real fucky shit. I'm gonna be keep you straight up on a stack.
A stack overflow?
No. Yeah, I don't know. I was born with this weird magic. I never really understood it either.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50.
$1.50.
The magic,
Maybe she's born with it.
the magic you got, kinda strange and kinda weird.
Yeah. It was really out of control when I was very young, but thank you.
I've actually seen shit like this before, believe it or not. Where I come from, which is a place far, far away, the magic that we have there is kind of strange and random as well. So it's not something I haven't seen. I've seen everything, trust me. I've been here for a long time.
Okay. Is there any way I could just call you when I need to talk?
Just give that gem a good rub and I'll be summoned. Not in a weird,
He's
not,
a genie.
not in a weird, not in a weird way. But yeah, just rub that gem and I'll be summoned.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Mr. The Static. The Static.
Oh, just call me
What did I
Static.
call you?
Just call me Static or Stat for short.
Okay. Thank you, Static.
What's your
All
name?
statistics.
My name is T.
I like the drink.
Yes. Like
That's funny. I like that. I like you, kid. Puts his hand on your head.
He smiles.
Static away!
Static. She's gonna yell as well. Static away! And she's gonna just look at him.
Oh my. Huh, I just realized something.
Oh, did you not see my friend, Denali? Because he's like looking at her like what?
Huh?
Did you not
I-
see my friend?
I heard you talking to someone. Who?
Yeah,
Who'd
my
you
friend.
speak?
He's this Mr. Static. He
What?
helped me out. He came out of the orb.
Oh. Well,
It looks like
huh. You take orb. I don't feel responsible for orb now that it has made you insane.
Oh, she puts the orb back in her staff. Oh, well, thank you for trying to help, Denali.
Of course. Yeah. I'm going to stare out at forest.
I'm gonna go sleep because I'm tired.
Okay.
All right.
Stand up.
She goes downstairs and she joins.
And I
the
think-
guys' fun.
That is where we will end our session.
Okay.
I sleep.
Good session, guys.
That was a great session.
Very fun. Very epic.
I gotta write that down. The wild magic stuff.
We went for a long time today, but
3.5
Yay.
hours.
yeah.
We need more.
Father,
Well,
require more World Codex.
We are halfway done our campaign, so
Oh,
yeah.
16 sessions.
I need more.
No, it was
Don't worry, we'll take as many detours as we can.
We're not gonna complete any plot lines by the time this campaign's
Yeah,
over.
who cares?
I'll
It's
be
a
fine.
journey, not the destination.
Exactly. And I think
There's
this is a
gonna be
longer.
World Codex Part 2, World Codex Part 3, because we're not going to complete anything.
I think the session was supposed to be. The session's supposed to be longer anyway.
Yo, 25 sessions, let's go.
Let's
I don't
go.
Fun role play
100
stuff.
session campaign.
I don't know about that. That's a
I
lot.
know about
Yeah,
that.
we're critical role now.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
Who?
sessions.
Who?
Oh, Critical Role got ambered. Shit.
What?
Oh,
What?
Who?
Huh?
Critical Role.
What are you talking about? We're the only people that play D&D on Twitch.
Pro.
What are you talking about?
back.
Okay. That will be the end of our session today. I was gonna go raid someone, but
That's all good.
I don't
That's
really.
work.
I don't care to go look through everyone's 150th D&D session episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Come back tomorrow at the same time, where we'll be doing session 8 of War of the Waves. That campaign's also fun. You should totally check it out. And you should watch it. They're getting some
Bro.
They're getting some other cool lore on its own, and I think it's gonna be pretty fucking sick. We will see you guys then. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.